It's Thursday, November 2nd, and this is Daily Blast Live. We've got everything you need to know in trending news and entertainment, and it's all live right now.
Is Jennifer Aniston rooting for her pal Sandra Bullock to get married? Either way, things are looking pretty good for Sandy Bullock. Lexi McKenn's 05 tweets, #winning.
We're talking with a 6th grade class in Milwaukee who got praise from Michelle Obama and Jada Pinkett Smith, who tweeted, "Hopefully they can make striving for excellence popular again. I love this."
How do you top winning the World Series? By proposing to your girlfriend. We have the video that everyone is gushing about. Ryan tweets, "Carlos Correa just ruined marriage proposals for all mankind. Good luck, next guy."
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Tuesday, November 2nd, and we are the only live show talking the trending topics that you and your friends are talking about right now, no matter where you're watching. Let's get this thing started with the top 5 trending topics you need to know right now with my girl, Sam Shocker. Take it away, Sam.
Thank you, Erica Cobb. She's right, we are live. I'm here with media maven Ebony Steele, everyone's favorite Big Brother Jeff Schroeder, looking dapper.
Thank you.
Yes, I just said dapper. And comedian Al Jackson.
I didn't say anything about mine.
And you look very handsome.
I had to ask for it.
And the ladies look beautiful as always.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much. And I'm Sam Shocker. We're a trending news and entertainment show that is live and covers what is happening right now. Check out our entire DBL team. Yeah, they're in our studio ready to cover news the moment it breaks. All right, everybody, the World Series champions. That's right, the Houston Astros. They are trending right now. The Astros beat the Los Angeles Dodgers 5-1. This is the first time in the Astros' 55-year history that they've won it all. And the team celebrated bathing in champagne in the locker room. Whoa, look at that. I would just have my mouth open.
Right, let's get some.
Yes, they dedicated.
Can we do that on Fridays?
Yes, can we do that, Maureen, on Fridays?
We can.
Okay,
She said absolutely. REP said absolutely. Okay, they dedicated the win to the city of Houston, which is still recovering from Hurricane Harvey. So I'm so happy that they won for that very reason. And fans took to Houston streets to celebrate their hometown team.
Crazy.
Wow.
Look at that.
Unbelievable.
You know what I like about that is there's like so many people out there, but no one's acting a fool. Everybody's just having a good time. Everybody's just so happy.
Just a great
and Houston
celebration.
needs this.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
I'm an diehard Indians fan, but I couldn't be happier for Houston. Keep it up, and it looks like they got a good team for years to come.
Right.
And you know what's weird, before we get into the discussion, take a look at this. Back in 2014, Sports Illustrated published this cover predicting the Astros would be your 2017 World Series champs. So, of course, they tweeted out the old cover after last night's win.
Ooh.
And there's one moment that followed the game that's got everyone gushing. Check out what Astros star Carlos Correa, did I say that right? Correa did. Okay, clearly I don't watch baseball, sorry.
It's one of the biggest steps of my life, one of the biggest accomplishments of my life, and right now I'm about to take another big step in my life. Daniela Rodriguez, you make me the happiest man in the world. Will you marry me? Will you marry me?
She's sweet. Get back and went there. I thought that was just beautiful.
The comedian in me, I was just like looking. I was hoping like the security guard would be like, "Get behind the gate."
No, what did you want it to end ugly?
No, it's beautiful.
I thought that was awesome. And I was even listening to the radio this morning. They were saying the only thing that could have made this better is if Houston won at home. But you could clearly see that they were celebrating. It didn't even matter. The fact that they won, I thought it was awesome.
And the city needed it. She's a former Miss Texas, too.
Right.
And that ring, surprised her hand didn't fall to the ground because it's big.
Where did he put that ring?
What do you mean?
Where did he keep it?
That might have affected his play. That ring was so big.
Look at. How many carats is that?
Ooh. Yeah.
Jeez.
Now,
a lot.
That's no zirconiums right there.
Yeah, no, it ain't.
No.
Not after your World Series champ.
Now, this isn't going to be salty, Al. I just have a question.
Okay.
When you win the World Series, Game 7, and you propose to your wife that day, is there going to you're making a day you're making a day that you can never live up to again. That's the greatest day ever.
Yeah, but
so
you're being
every day
proposed
gonna be
to. But that's a good thing.
After the World Series, but it's like after what are they going to do in like a week?
It doesn't matter.
They're going to be
They're going to be at Bonefish Grill, like remember last week?
That's okay.
Have you been to
What if they would
Bonefish
have
Grill?
lost?
It's horrible.
No, it's great.
I'm just kidding. I love it.
What if they would have lost? You think he still would have did it?
If they would have lost, would he still have done it? That's a good question. I don't think he would have.
Because then he would have been like, man, I was totally going to propose to you if we won. But now it's, you want to marry me?
And that's actually what he said. He said he planned this out, that the team, he felt like, you know, they would win. And if they won, he would do it. But if not, he would have done it at another time.
Okay. I wonder if that many people watching.
If your team lost?
Well, you can't do it when you lose. Unless you want some sympathy, you know. But, I mean, they look like they're going to be happy. I'm just saying, I don't know if they're going to live up to it.
Big ups to them eating at Bonefish Grill next week, having a great time and a great meal.
Sorry for the shot, Bonefish Grill.
Bonefish Grill?
It's like a chain of like.
All right.
We'll talk
if you want to step it up from Fridays.
Okay, we got cool. We got other stories to get to.
Jeez.
Trending right now, news that Beyonce is in the new Lion King movie, the live-action movie. Disney officially introduced the full cast for its upcoming live-action Lion King, and the big news is that Beyonce is cast as Nala. Donald Glover, love him, will play her childhood friend and love interest Simba, and James Earl Jones will return as the voice of Mufasa. Wow. Here's a look at the full cast. So Jon Favreau is directing the film, which will be in theaters July 2019. Look at all of them, you guys. This is a slam. Seth Rogen as Pumbaa. We got Eric Andre. He's your boy.
I've known Eric Andre since the first day of his career.
He's Azizi. He's an incredible guy. Do you know he predicted my pregnancy?
You showed me the clip, and he really did.
He predicted my pregnancy to the T. I was interviewing him on a different show, and he said, within a month, you'll be pregnant.
Right.
Don't know him at all.
And you were pregnant.
To the T was pregnant.
Wow.
I know.
Big ups to him. And Donald Glover, he is no joke. You know, he recently won an Emmy. And a lot of people don't know this, but he's also the rapper Childish Gambino.
I know.
Yeah. Donald Glover is.
He's unbelievable. Yeah, Atlanta's one of my favorite shows.
I'm so old, I still think of Mel Gibson, Donald Glover. You know what I mean?
That's Danny Glover.
That's Danny Glover.
That's why I'm screwed up again.
There's no relation.
Coming in hot.
No, we have out again. Digital producer Raquel Villanueva has news at this moment. Raquel.
We have a live look at the red carpet in London for the world premiere of Murder on the Orient Express. Penelope Cruz, Johnny Depp, and Michelle Pfeiffer are part of the all-star cast, and we are waiting for them to arrive, and it looks like it just refreshed, hoping that it's meaning they're going to be there. So it's based off of the Agatha Christie detective novel, and it's out in theaters November 10th. I'll keep you posted on any star sightings. Back to you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I just feel like that's something our co-host Tori just read. I feel like she just read that Murder on the Orient Express over and over again. You just know that's her
She's
movie.
nodding her head.
I can't wait to see it.
Yes.
Brainiac.
Yes. All right. Trending at this moment, right now, 4 Weddings and a Funeral is coming to your TV. The 90s romantic comedy that followed Friends through, 4 Weddings and a Funeral is being made into a TV series. Mindy Kaling is developing and writing this series with Hulu.
Yes.
I'm very excited for this. This is one of my favorite movies. I can't wait. And Hulu's killing the game.
Do you have Hulu?
Yeah, I have Hulu because of Handmaid's Tale.
I got to get Hulu. I got Netflix. I don't have Hulu.
Yeah.
Do you know because of Handmaid's Tale and all the stuff that Hulu's doing, their subscriptions have risen 97%?
I can totally believe that. I'm all about it. Get the Roku. Roku, you can get everything.
You get them all?
Yeah, you can get all of those
I'm
on
gonna get
there.
the Roku. Christmas.
Yep, love Mindy too.
Me too. All right, pop culture guru Tori Shulman with a new trending story coming in hot.
That's right. The countdown is on, guys. Only 53 days until Christmas. That means what? That means we're closer to seeing the live musical version of everyone's favorite A Christmas Story. We have a preview. Take a look.
Mom, do I really have to wear this?
Yes, Ralphie, you do.
But it's tight.
This holiday season on Fox
I love Christmas photo time.
is going to be
Smile, boys.
Dadgubbit. Say cheese.
picture perfect. A Christmas Story live December 17th on Fox.
Wow. So Andy Walken won a nationwide digital casting search to play Ralphie, and Maya Rudolph will play his mom, although Christopher Walken would have done it better too, saying, "Meatloaf, meatloaf, double meatloaf, I hate meatloaf." Watch it live December 17th.
Thank you so much, Tori. And just think in the last few minutes, all the remakes we're talking about. People remaking the movies.
Do you think it's like a little out of line?
I think it's a little out of line. Leave Christmas Story alone.
It's so iconic. I don't know if you can do that.
I know.
Fun fact, shot in Cleveland, Ohio.
Well, I'll tell you what we can do. We can bring you covering trending stories and breaking news. As it happens, Erica Cobb, what's coming up?
Well, Hollywood girl talk. Jennifer Aniston giving Sandra Bullock a little love advice, but should she take it? That's next in the DBL Buzz. And ex-Atlanta housewife Kim Fields revealing juicy details behind the scenes drama. Why she calls the entire experience bizarre. But first, go to the Daily Blast Live app and vote for the trending topic you would like to hear our hosts debate in the Smackdown. Ebony Steele, what are our two choices?
A wealthy CEO dropped $1 million to have Snoop Dogg and DJ Khaled perform for his kids' Halloween party. Is a $1 million kids party a waste of money? Or, trending right now, a Tampa restaurant is closing its door to kids. Should restaurants be able to ban kids? Go to dailyblastlive.com and vote for what you want to hear in today's Smackdown.
Hi guys, good afternoon and welcome to Daily Blast Live. As always, we're covering the top trending stories every hour. And we're going to start with kind of a serious story. Shakar has brought us from TMZ.
Yeah, this is trending right now from TMZ.com. They're reporting that Prince Jackson, Michael Jackson's oldest son, was rushed to the hospital this morning after laying his bike down on a slick LA street. You know, they had some light rain this morning. He was riding, lost control of his bike. He was hurt bad enough that an ambulance was called. He was taken to the hospital. But the good news is he was not injured. They released him, and he actually made it in time for class today. So, Prince, if you're out there, good on you that you're doing good and still made it to school.
You know, I got to tell you what, you're living in LA for 10 years, there are so many motorcycles, and I see people lay their bikes down like on the 405, which is a major highway there, but even in just local streets. Even my friend was hospitalized because it's just because you're so exposed. Even if you don't get like hit that hard, it's like the road rash if you don't have the right gear on. So anyway, thank you for that. I hope you're feeling good, Prince. And I mean, it couldn't have been too bad if you went back to school, right? Exactly. Okay, awesome. Sorry, Angelica. So the one and only Leo is bringing us news on Stan, a.k.a. Eminem, a.k.a. Stan.
So trending right now on Instagram is Eminem's most recent post with a Stan hat in the corner. Now, just looking at this picture, it looks a little ambiguous, but in his caption, he's defined Stan from the Oxford Dictionary, which actually means an overzealous or obsessive fan of a particular celebrity. Didn't know it had an official definition, but that's cool. And he says the link is in the bio to sign up for first details on the new collection. So there is going to be a Stan clothing collection.
Oh, so that's actually funny that in the Oxford Dictionary from his song that he actually made it to that. But I'm wondering what's in the line. You know, would it be hats? Would it be T-shirts? Would it go as far as sneakers? Because Eminem doesn't have any kind of clothing line.
Yeah, you know, there hasn't been too many details released yet, but I'm picturing something a little like the hat. Very plain, simple, but clean, you know.
And I got to tell you, I would wear it, like, because I feel like I'm an overzealous, obsessive fan for Eminem. So I would wear it. Would you wear it?
Absolutely. I mean, Eminem, your second Stan is here. I'm going to sport that hat, my friend.
What would you do? Give us your DBL take. Would you wear the Stan apparel? If it was a hat or if it was the yellow gloves, what would you want to see in the new line? Let us know.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers trending stories live as they happen, no matter where you're watching. It's time now for the DBL Buzz. That's all those hot celebrity gossip stories that you love hearing about and we love talking about. And the woman with all the tea is our very own Sam Shocker. Take it away, girlfriend.
Ain't that right? All right, we love these stories so much, we can't stop talking. So when we hear Erica say, boo, we'll move on to the next story. And you guys are the one buzzing us. So go to our website right now, vote. Up first, Jennifer Aniston. She reportedly advised her pal, Sandra Bullock, to marry her boyfriend of 2 years, Brian Randall. And the reason? Because he's, quote, a good dad to her kids. Is that a good enough reason, do you think?
Think about it conversely. What if he was a bad person to her kids? Would she not do, you know what I'm saying?
But it's weird to hear that as a reason. I feel like you hear, why not say you guys have beautiful chemistry? Right. Also, he's a good dad to your kids. I don't know, it's
I think the older you get, the more you look at things like that. You know, there are no spring chickens anymore, let's be honest. I use that term. Wow. And, but I think it's...
Just buzz him right now.
Listen, easy now with his 4 tops yesterday. But anyways, I think it's a good quality to have. You know, you want to be a good dad. I think that's something you definitely have to look for.
But are you settling if that's the only quality?
It sounds like you're settling.
Yeah.
It sounds like, hey, you know, Jeff's a good guy and he's good with the kids. It's not like, hey, every time I see you and Jeff, you guys can't keep your hands off each other. You guys have great chemistry. It's like the kids thing will take care of itself.
Well, they've been together 2 years, so obviously there is some sort of chemistry there.
And my grandmother always says, you don't marry now for now, you marry for later. So if you see that later on, what he has now is going to be good for you down the road, I think that's a very smart thing to do.
But the kids have been grown and out the house.
Well, she's still nice to him.
Okay. Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kim Fields is revealing some behind-the-scenes drama in her new book. That's Tootie. You remember her as Tootie?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. In her new book, Blessed Life, she says the drama off camera was worse than what we saw on TV. I can't believe that. She also calls the whole experience bizarre and compares it to a giant chess game. Now, we both were talking about Kim. She was only on Atlanta Housewives for a season.
Yep.
I love her as Tootie and as an actress and as a person, but she is boring as a housewife.
Well, and she said she wanted to try this out as a new thing, you know, because she's known as an actress, and she went head-to-head with Kenya Moore, and then Kenya Moore made
drama.
No drama, and I mean, I don't think she's a drama-filled person.
If it was no drama, what do you mean head-to-head? I didn't see it.
Oh, well, she was saying that, well, Kenya Moore says that she's an actress. Tootie's a real actress. And also, Kenya Moore also said that her husband was gay, which was very, I think
that was
that's
so
offensive. And it really hurt her. She cried.
She's also trying to sell a book.
Do you think that's what ended her one-year run, is because the gay accusation?
Did she
quit.
She quit. Okay.
Yeah.
You know,
and I think after that, that's it. And so we're going to get buzzed and we'll go on.
Sounds like a great book.
Yeah.
Oh, I might read the book. Okay, fitness pro Jen Wiederstrom with a new trending story coming in hot.
Well, the most magical thing by far coming in hot today is the Harry Potter cookware. Cook up a feast fit for the Great Hall in your Gryffindor apron, or whip up some butterbeer with your Hufflepuff spatula. The best part is, they're all pretty affordable. So make sure you head over to WilliamsCinema.com to get yours before the Slytherin get them all.
Yes, Jen! Nailing that accent.
We have plenty ahead on Daily Blast Live. The one thing all couples need to do before tying the knot, and drama on Black Ink Crew. Watch.
I'm still pissed at Van for how he reacted for me accidentally exposing my nipple on Snapchat.
I have something.
Not only did he send me vulgar text messages, but he also disrespected me at the shop. I was out there, Van. You did. He's on.
All right, don't watch the show. Don't worry. All the details are coming up in the Reality Roundup. It's next.
Hey guys, it's Jason from the digital team. Thanks for watching today. We're in the second commercial break of the show. You know, we wanted to explain to you guys how to share the feed to your family and friends, so you know you can spread the word and help grow the DBL Nation and tell your family and friends, hey, I'm watching this show. It's pretty funny. So Connor here has it pulled up on a laptop. So for those of you watching on a laptop, we're just gonna.
Yeah, so essentially you'll just go to our Facebook page. It'll be pinned to the top of the page. So just right on the top here, we have the live feed. All you do is come to the bottom, hit share, and then share again. It'll pull it up to your page. You can write something about it, say, hey, check out this awesome show, Daily Blast Live, and then hit post. And that's it. That's how you share our live feed.
So, you know, it's a good way to let your family and friends know that, hey, I found this new show. If they don't get it in their market on television, you might want to spread the word to them. It'll help everybody, you know, get in touch with us, and then they can share and comment. And then we've got everybody in the country talking to us here at Daily Blast Live, which is pretty cool. So, so with that said, we're just a little sneak peek. We're going to do the SmackDown. So the gang is behind us here setting up for what the SmackDown's going to be. You guys are voting on what it's going to be, so we don't even know what it is yet, but eventually they're going to fight it. Fight it out. Do you guys know what you're arguing yet? Do they know what they're arguing yet?
They know what they're arguing. It's about Jason.
Oh, so you are tied with
$1 million birthday parties for children. Good idea or not? We're going to find out. And they're fighting out on who's winning with charities. Wait, you have 11 too? Are you guys tied? Oh, they're tied up.
What are their scores?
Oh, Tammy's asking if there's a way to share on Twitter.
Oh, Tammy, that's a great question. Tammy, we're gonna teach you how to share on Twitter in the next break. We'll bring up Periscope and teach you how to do that. Super easy to do. Same with YouTube. We'll go through all three. That way you guys can spread. And I've got your questions for the talent in the next break. We're gonna talk to them about it, all right? So keep coming with your comments and questions, and we'll ask them during the breaks, all right? Oh, and thanks to Danielle. Thanks. So can you pull up?
5 seconds. 3, 2.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. Just seconds ago, you at home, the DBL Nation, voted to hear our host debate if expensive kids' parties are a waste of money. Now, your job isn't over. Go to dailyblastlive.com and click Vote Here Now to vote on which host you believe is winning today's SmackDown. Take it away, Sam Shocker.
Thank you so much, Erica Cobb. And yesterday we told you about Star CEO Chris Albrecht's $1 million Halloween party for his kids. Well, Al and Ebony had a lot to say. Take a look.
Yeah, we did.
They shouldn't be punished because they're rich.
That's not punished. Not having Snoop at your birthday party isn't a punishment.
You said they didn't deserve it. You haven't met these kids.
We're gonna smack this down tomorrow. So hold your thoughts, Ebony. Okay. It got heated. Go to dailyblastlive.com and tap vote now because these two are tied with 11 wins each. So today's question is $1 million kids party a waste of money? Ebony, ladies first.
I think when it comes to your kids, nothing is a waste of money. For example, if sending your kids to a private school, is that a waste of money? And I think it's also rude to count other people's money and tell them what to do with it. And if they want to do an elaborate party and have memories for their children, they're setting the bar so that as their child gets older, they'll know what to provide and expect for themselves.
That's well said. I just want to know, are you the first person ever to compare having DJ Khaled at your party to going to private school? I think those are two different things.
I don't think I am. We just don't know those other people.
What I think it is I think that what you're doing is you're setting the bar too high, and what you're saying to all those other kids is like, look what I can do for my kids. And you're telling your kids, hey, you know, we're better. We can have this. You deserve this. And at 7 years old, you don't deserve Snoop Dogg to perform live at your party.
But let me see the lead really quick. We got Al at 74%. Get him, Ebs. Get him.
Those claps over there, and y'all vote right now. What I'm also trying to say is, for example, Kendrick Lamar, I don't know if you know him, rapper, just bought his sister.
I'm aware of Kendrick Lamar.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Just bought his sister a new car. He got slammed on social media because it was a Toyota Camry.
Was his sister 7 years old?
No, his sister wasn't. But my point is that people feel like because he has money, he should have given more. My thing is that if it's my money, I do what I want to with it for my kids. And if you're not, you're taking the onus on the kids. It's up to you to teach your child how to have a fair balanced life.
And 5,
you have nice
4, 3, 2. You don't need a point, Al, because you're the winner. Al Jackson didn't even need to retort. That's right. I'm going to go right to Brett because digital producer Brett, you have news at this moment.
Yeah, Apple's much anticipated iPhone X or 10 comes out tomorrow morning and people are already lining up. Images of diehard fans are coming in from around the world. The online pre-order sold out in minutes, so tomorrow morning is some people's only chance to get their hands on one. Now, the new iPhone starts at about $999, so I probably won't be getting one regardless. Back to you guys.
$999. I think you two need to hug it out. I think you get up and hug it out. Hug it out.
Come here.
Hug it out.
There's nothing wrong with 11 wins.
Hug it out.
11 wins can be good. It's not as good as 12 wins, but it's 11 wins.
Party. There's nothing wrong with it.
There is, though. You're going to ruin the kids.
Okay, I need to tease big food for big appetites here at Daily Blast Live. Coming up, chowing down on a 44-ounce cinnamon bun. It's trending and coming in hot. We'll tell you where to get it. And check this out. Channing Tatum working it out. Yes, on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Yes. We're back after this. Whether you're going home for the holidays,
planning a weekend getaway, or just taking a ride around town, what should you bring on the ultimate road trip? Besides,
Let them hold the mic.
okay, delicious food along the way, here are the DMV's top 5 road trip essentials. 1, a paper map in case your GPS fails. 2, snacks and water. 3, a first aid kit. 4, cash. 5, music because it stimulates your mind. Yes, even the DMV recommends having a music mix. So who's your favorite artist to listen to in the car?
Taylor Swift. I'm a total Swiftie.
Prince, best concert ever.
I love Chris Young. I love country.
We know you cruise to your own beat. That's why all the sweet sounds you crave can be found in one familiar place, crackerbarrel.com. Surprised? CB Music is
hey
your
guys,
new
it's Shakar from the Daily Blast Live team. That was a little bit heated there, so we thought we would take this time to let Ebony, you know, regain it back. Let her fight for her case. So take it.
Yeah, we're talking about whether or not $1 million is too much for a kid's Halloween party, and it absolutely is not. Because think about, parents talk about all the time, dang, I wish I could have done more for my kids. I wish this and that. When I was a little kid, I didn't even have a Halloween costume, and now you have a parent that can afford nice, exceptional things for their kids, and you are slamming on it. And it's DJ Khaled and it's Snoop, and I think that you should be banned from listening to their music since you don't want them at kids' parties.
Well, I would just say that I would argue that those artists are for the parents more than the kids anyway. If you want to throw yourself $1 million party because you're rich, go ahead, but don't do it under the guise of a kid's Halloween party. Kids don't need anything on Halloween but friends and candy. So don't act like you need Snoop to make the night complete. And don't act like $1 million isn't just that you can never spend too much. What about $2 million? What about $3 million?
What about it? What are you saying? And Halloween is for adults and the kids. It's for everybody. What do you mean? It's not just about candy. It's about having a party.
You're lucky,
yeah, go. You weren't about to do nothing. Love y'all.
And there you have it. There you have it. I know you guys were asking on Facebook some ways to do some stuff. Oh, see you. Bye.
She may not remember the lights. Every little thing.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. Pop culture guru Tori Shulman with a new trending story coming in hot.
Yes, guys. Some pretty big foods are coming in hot today and trending. So, of course, I get to try them. Thank you. Thank you. All right. First up, people all over are posting photos eating giant slices of pizza from the Pizza Barn in Yonkers, New York. These 2-foot-long pizza slices are bigger than their heads, and it looks delicious. So here we go. Oh, it's good. Very good. Tastes like chicken. All right. Next up, Sam's Club is selling a giant 44-ounce cinnamon roll just in time for the holidays. This thing is going viral. Not only for its massive size, but its price. It's only about $5. So let's see it. Brooke, these do not look massive.
That's not that big.
No.
You know, I went, they didn't have them yet, but these still look great.
Excuses! No, I'm just kidding.
No, I know.
Tastes like chicken again. It's weird. And finally, the big food that's trending here at GBL is the Big Mac. Here's why. Play the video.
I must admit that Al Jackson, you are every man to me, but I cannot believe you've never had a Big Mac in your life.
I'm a fish sandwich guy.
Never had a Big Mac.
Never. We'll do it tomorrow.
We'll do a Big Mac tomorrow.
Big Mac tomorrow.
Well, we have our word. Al, get over here.
All right.
All right, you agreed to eat a Big Mac live on the show, which is like the best trick ever.
First Big Mac.
First Big Mac. This is yours. Drum roll, everybody. Drum roll. Okay. Woo! All right, we'll be right back. Let me get some of that Big Mac. This is good. We'll see you soon. Oh, yeah, very good. We got more trending stories coming up in the next half hour of Daily Blast Live.
Hey guys, we're back. So earlier today, Tammy asked about how to share it on Twitter. So Patrick is our Twitter social media manager, and he's just going to explain that it's pinned to the top.
So you can, our tweet is right on the top of the Twitter page. You can share the Periscope feed. You can see it's live right now. So you can just share it, and then you can watch it right on your Twitter app, and you can share it with your family and friends so everyone can watch it live.
So it's pinned right to the top of the Daily Blast Live Twitter page. So just hit the retweet, send it to your family and friends, and that's how they'll watch. And then Chris over here has us on YouTube right now, and we're going to show everyone how to share it on YouTube. Chris, how do you do it?
So YouTube makes it very easy to share their videos on all platforms. You just go right below the video, hit share, and then they have all the platforms listed here. So if you want to hit share it on Facebook, just click the Facebook icon, and a post is here. You just share it to your timeline. So yeah, Facebook, Twitter, Google, Tumblr, LinkedIn, email it. There's just so many different platforms that they allow you to share to.
So you can literally share our show from almost any platform. So we highly encourage that you do that. It'll help grow the DBL Nation, and it'll help get people to engage with us more. And that's what you guys want, because the more of you guys that are at the party, the more fun the party is, right? I mean, that's how that works, right? So we're going to go back to the show, but we'll be back on the next commercial break, and we'll have more questions and comments from you. Thanks.
It's Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers breaking news and top trending stories that are happening right now. We are live in the DBL studios, where our team is busy tracking the top stories and videos right at this moment, as well as the top feel-good stories trending right now. The city of Houston is celebrating right now. For the first time in history, the Astros have won the World Series, and their shortstop, Carlos Correa, celebrated with an on-field proposal. Surprise, surprise, she said yes. I mean, wouldn't you? A historic find at the pyramids of Giza in Egypt. Scientists discovered a large empty space in the 4,500-year-old Great Pyramid, and archaeologists think it may hold the secret of how the structure was built. And it's hiring day at Whole Foods. The grocery chain is holding a nationwide event to bring on 6,000 new employees. You can apply in person and get a job offer on the spot. Get to Whole Foods, job seekers. This one's for you. Sam Shocker, back to you.
Love it. Thank you, Erica Cobb. Joining me is media maven Ebony Steele, everyone's favorite Big Brother Jeff Schroeder, comedian Al Jackson, and how was that Big Mac?
It was delicious. I'm a fan.
Okay.
The fish sandwiches have some competition.
Did you eat it all?
I ate most of it.
All right, where'd the rest of it go?
Well, these hyenas that we work with.
Don't call us hyenas. You offered and asked, did we want some, and we said yes.
All right, but we're on TV, so I have to lie.
Yeah, got to make it more interesting. Channing Tatum is trending. He filled in as host on Jimmy Kimmel Live last night. Here's how he made his entrance for the opening monologue, including a very important pre-show ritual. God,
he's good.
So good. He's such a good dancer.
I don't want to be a hater, but he didn't wash his hands in the bathroom. That's what I got. I'm not about to applaud that. You can't look that good and be able to dance like that. No.
I didn't even think about that. What I love, too, is he told Ellen, because Ellen was his guest, and he told Ellen DeGeneres when he went on her show in 2010 and gave her that strip tease, that's when his dad found out that he was a stripper way back when in Tampa. And because he kept it secret.
Everybody is a stripper down there. Tampa's a stripping town.
And his wife is a dancer, too.
Yes, yes.
Really?
She used to dance. Was it Janet?
She danced for Janet Jackson, and they were both in Step Up. They met in Step Up. Yeah, Jenna Dewan, right? Yeah. Jenna Dewan. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, digital producer Raquel Villanueva has news at this moment. Raquel.
Music legend Barbra Streisand is back on screen, and we have the first look at her new trailer.
I had 10 #1 albums over 6 decades. My God, have I been around that long?
This concert documentary is part of a Netflix special. It's called Barbara, The Music, The Memories, The Magic. It features a duet with Jamie Foxx and a ton of other celebrities. Happy Days are here again when it comes out November 22nd. Back to you guys.
This is amazing. Are you not a crazy Barbra Streisand fan?
Not crazy, but I mean,
I'm so crazy about Babs.
Me
I love her. And you know I have a thing for noses. I love her nose, and I'm glad she never ever changed it. I love her. I just love her face.
I liked her in Meet the Fockers.
Yeah, she was really good.
She was good in that.
Yeah.
You don't remember?
That's how you know Barbra Streisand from Meet the Fockers.
That's how I know
her music.
I complimented her.
Yes, she's a good actress as well.
All right, both of you are being turned around.
I'm not getting turned.
Both of you were going to.
That we have our frame of reference.
I need to work out
You
more.
didn't watch the World Series.
Oh. You just made me hit his knees. Okay.
Spinning.
Yeah, no more spinning.
Okay, no more spinning.
I love that. Don't rain on my parade.
Yes.
Like, I love her. She's just classic.
Yep. Can't wait. Okay. Moving on. A shocking revelation about Arnold Schwarzenegger and Maria Shriver. The couple is still married. Maria filed for divorce back in 2011 when it surfaced that Arnold had fathered a child with their housekeeper. Well, this Sunday, TMZ's Harvey Levin asks him about it. Check out this clip.
Now that you had some time to reflect on it, what's your view?
I don't need any time to reflect when I know it was a major, major screw-up.
The divorce papers were filed in 2011. I was looking at this, and it's now 6 years later. You're not divorced yet. Why?
You can find out the answer this Sunday on Objectified on Fox.
He's still in love with her.
You think he's still in love with her, or California is a 50-50 state, and they've got
That's a good point.
They have 400 million. 400 million, both of them.
Money thing at this
And
point.
they don't have a prenup, from what I understand.
Yeah, they do not have a prenup.
They do not have a prenup.
Well, she's got her own money.
I was about to say she came from a really affluent family.
I know. I'm saying both of them.
Right.
Both of them. They both amass a $400 million fortune.
Right. So I would, and she's the one to file, correct? For the divorce, so I would just assume that he's dragging his feet because he still loves her. He's trying to get back in there.
Most of the people I know, they don't get a divorce because at no time do they ever see $500 together at the same time. They just can't afford it.
Right.
Yeah.
But clearly they can't afford it, and it just makes you wonder. Like, I want to see this and see the reason why.
I hope they got past it. You know, I mean, if hopefully they're still in love and they're making it work.
Right. I mean, she's clearly not pushing the issue either. It's been 4 years, so.
Right.
I don't know. Hopefully they get back together.
Yeah, I agree. And speaking of money, a new article in the Wall Street Journal is trending. It calls for every couple to have premarital financial counseling. Experts say that couples are getting married later in life, and they need to be honest with each other about their spending habits, financial goals, and debt. So what's your DBL take? Head to our website and vote live. I think this is brilliant.
I think it's a great idea because it's hard to discuss finance, too, when you first get into a marriage. Like, hey, you know, this is what this is for, and try to allocate money, and this is for the baby. You know, I know I deal with that right now, too, even with my wife, you know. So I'm like, this is how much we have to spend for this. She doesn't really, sometimes it's just like, here's a credit card. And you know what I mean? So it's like, watch out.
I'm the exact, I'm very bad with money, honestly. I'm like my father.
I know, you were showing me some like cars and tickets. And
I just like, hey, you know, you only go around this world once, so I throw it around. But at the same time, I'm going to argue my own point by saying, like, you do need somebody to be the financially stable one, and that person usually gets looked at as like, oh, you're raining on the parade, but like, somebody's got to be the adult.
Well, then why would you be upset about somebody spending $1 million on a birthday party?
Because that's ridiculous. That money could be allocated a million different ways.
Trying to say.
Okay, we don't need to have part 2 of this debate.
Oh, really, Sam?
No, we don't.
I already won the debate.
Well, you got to win by the numbers, but the numbers are, you know, this new internet stuff is faulty.
I will say, though, I think not only financial counseling, I think that you should have counseling about like living and dividing up like household chores and things like that. I think there's always this gray area, and people have different backgrounds, different situations, and I think it's always great to come together.
Because you can be so young and in love that you don't look at those things, and later they come back to bite you.
So I get mad at my husband for the stupidest things sometimes, like when his beard hair falls on when he shaves, falls on the base. But my point is, like, if you could just address those things and be open and communicative.
You wanted to address that in counseling? Would you take that to counseling?
Yes, actually, I wanted to put a baggie over his ears so it would catch the beard hair.
Sam, I think you're revealing more about yourself than anything.
Well, I know that.
I'll just say this. You know what? When you're in love, you don't want to have difficult conversations. You just want to say, you're the best thing ever. Let's show it up on a mountaintop. But you want to say, hey, we might disagree on the religion of this kid. If we're going to get this kid vaccinated, how we're going to spend the money, when we're going to start
so important.
And this takes the pressure off all that. So
those are big boy and big girl conversation.
And I agree. Our viewers agree. Yes, they do. 72%. Okay, moving on. U2 maybe come into U2 the band, not U2, to a stadium near you in 2018. The iconic band has just announced its tour dates for the new album, Songs of Experience. You see the cities rolling on your screen now, and we've got a sneak peek at one of the new songs they just dropped. Check it out. Oh, sorry. Wow. I'm not a fan of U2, especially when they infiltrated my phone last year because Apple downloaded their album for free for everybody, and it took up all my memory. It still plays when I go in my car.
It just played this morning in the meeting.
Last night.
In our pre-production meeting, I was like, is that U2 coming? It's Sam's phone.
Yes, even though it was free, it got on your nerves even though it was free. Yes. You didn't want it.
Yes, it took up all my space, and I'm not a fan.
Stop forcing U2 on us.
I went to their concert last year in LA.
Were they great?
It was amazing. It was such a great show. It's such a great show.
Okay. All right. Coming in hot, pop culture guru Tori Shulman. She's got a new trending story.
Yes, I want to hear more about that beard hair later. It's very confusing. All right, guys, it's my favorite time of the year. The day my idol Oprah Winfrey releases her list of favorite things. So let's let the queen herself show you some of them.
I'm excited to share this year's favorite things with you.
There are people who love their hot sauce. It's from the company called Thoughtfully. It's every kind of hot sauce you can imagine. This is going to be the gift, and this is the gift that's going to keep on giving. Every day, you put the things that you are grateful for, one thing or two things or three things, always in the jar, and then at the end of the year, end of the month, special occasions, take them out.
Ooh, interesting. Gratitude jar. Maybe the beard hair could... Okay. Blueberries for $70. Well, there are 102 favorite things on Oprah's list this year. But in case you need some other gift ideas, here are some of our favorite things. DBL style. Take a look.
My favorite thing is hot sauce. I got hot sauce in my bag. It's this backpack because I can like fit everything in here. Keep that in here. It's my lucky shirt.
My favorite thing is 5 packages of chili picante corn nuts. Delicioso.
You're such a corn nut yourself. All right, clearly our items are a little bit more affordable. One of my favorite things are my comfy, cozy slippers. You've seen them on the show before. Head over to Amazon.com/Oprah to see her full list. And you get a slipper, and you get a slipper, and you get a slipper.
Live news as it's happening, Daily Blast Live. And Erica Cobb, what's coming up?
Well, Reality Roundup is next, Ebony. The Real Housewives of Real Housewives of Dallas reunion special, and we'll spill all the tea, but leave it to the Jersey Housewives to bring the shade. Watch this.
I mean, if my brother divorces you, you're not going to be a Gorga anymore.
That's my wife.
Oh, here we go. That's my wife.
Don't go anywhere because Reality Roundup is coming.
Hey guys, Tori Shulman here with Daily Blast Live. Connor, what's going on at a cemetery in a movie?
Yeah, well, Mean Girls heartthrob Aaron Samuels won't be going to prom this year with Regina George or Katie Heron. He will be going with James Vaughn. So the actor Jonathan Bennett just came out as gay, and he is dating TV host James Vaughn, and their photos are scattered all over his Instagram.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We all say mazel tov, or I do. The rest of us say congratulations. That's amazing. What's MTV News with great eyeliner?
So Lana Del Rey is trending because she just announced she's going to retire her song Cola in light of Harvey Weinstein allegations. Wow. It was revealed during his whole process that Cola was actually a song about him, and she revealed to The Hollywood Reporter that at the time that she wrote it, she thought it was fun and funny, and now looking back, it's just really sad.
It's funny to wonder about other artists that have songs that you're not quite sure about the meaning, and they come back to mean something like difficult like that. That's very, very interesting.
So you will no longer be able to see it performed in concert, but she is an outstanding artist. She's come out and spoken about her incidents with that process, and we applaud her for speaking out.
Absolutely. I mean, there's something to be said is you're singing it, nobody knows. There's a difference. Now everybody knows, and he's out, and it might hurt other victims. That's a courageous call on her part to retire that song.
Absolutely.
Yeah, nice job. All right. Brett, you have anything?
I don't.
Oh, Jennifer Widerstrom. Oh, let me ask you how you felt. People were asking, how did you feel about the large slice of pizza I was eating?
Annie Bloom,
It was Annie Bloom. Hi, honey.
Thank you, dear. So
Portions, portions, portions. I was actually very impressed that you just took the little bite off the front. I don't mind that you eat pizza, especially during the middle of the day.
I've seen her eat pizza in the middle of the day.
She goes and works out after this, so it's great. But I would leave some of that slice behind, which you also did. So enjoy, but always leave some behind.
So you're saying there's a chance. So just one of those slices, yeah, not two.
That's not at all what
That's not at all. Totally wrong. Oh, take this, boo-boo.
No, but it's a great question. I mean, I think that the one rule that I don't get to talk to you guys enough about, though, is the fat to carb combo. If you have a goal in mind, don't put them together. So cheese on pizza, avocado on toast, peanut butter on a banana. Keep them apart because it's too much fuel at once and you end up storing it. Be careful.
Follow us. Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live national show covering trending topics, breaking news, entertainment, and reality TV. That's right. Time now for Reality Roundup. Come on, Jeff, get with it. Get with it. This is when we break down all the best and worst moments from reality TV last night.
Man.
So grab your device, ouch, and get on the DBL app to play along with our reality show trivia. Okay, a sneak peek at the. I'm exhausted from doing this. What's wrong with me? It's the altitude. It's the altitude.
No, he bit his bottom lip too, like Channing Tatum. It looked good.
Ooh.
It did?
Yeah, you
bit
looked good.
your lip?
I didn't feel good.
Oh, dear God. A sneak peek at the Real Housewives of Dallas reunion special was released, and it is trending. The Lone Star ladies do not hold back. Take a look.
You said you're going to come to the reunion with sandpaper, and there's a lady with a knife for me.
Do you really think she's going to hurt you?
She threatened my life.
How do you threaten to kill me? Like, what's the end game? You know what? No, you know what? I wish it would have been told to me that my husband was going to be trashed this year.
I can't. You didn't do this to you. You did this to yourself.
That's crazy that they're threatening like killing and stuff. Like, what are we watching?
I don't know.
Watching
Mob Wives?
Yes.
I don't know what's going on.
Prison
it's really
Break. It's scary.
Yeah, it is.
You know, the stakes are very high in Real Housewives, and we've already had a wig pull. We've already had a slap. Now we're going knives with Edward Scissorhands fingers. Jeff, I'm interested to see what you feel.
I feel that that's reality TV now. The crazier you are, I think the more airtime you get. That's what I think it is.
That's from a reality star himself.
Yeah. And we see all the airtime Tori gets, so we know she's crazy. We love it, though.
Do I hold this the whole time like this?
Yes.
Just the whole time.
Put your pinky out. Put your pinky out. Over on Black Ink Crew Chicago, couple Van and Jen sit down for a nice dinner to talk about Jen's wardrobe malfunction on Snapchat. Take a breath, Sam. Watch this.
I'm still pissed at Van for how he reacted for me accidentally exposing my nipple on Snapchat. Not only did he send me vulgar text messages, but he also disrespected me at the shop. I was out there, Van. You did. He's on borrowed time.
You don't show someone's nipple on Snapchat.
No,
That's crossing the line.
Right. Do you think you guys could feel or know if yours was out?
Yeah, if it's cold.
There's a temperature thing, right?
Yes.
Jeff, would you be able to tell?
So when it's out, I know.
You know.
You feel it.
Okay.
Good to know. You feel it.
Good to know.
And are we ready? Are we ready?
Oh, yes.
I want a little bit of a, should we do something different than maybe a pinky roll? It's time for Miss Ebony Steele to announce her shade of the day. Everybody put your sunglasses on.
Yes. All right, and the shade of the day goes to Teresa Giudice from The Real Housewives of New Jersey. Take a look.
He loves that picture, your brother. His face is not even showing.
He likes it.
Of course, it's only you. Where's my brother's face? Your mouth looks really big. He's only Gorga by injection. He's only Gorga by marriage. I mean, if my brother divorces you, you're not gonna be a Gorga anymore.
That's my wife.
Oh, here we go. That's my wife.
And that is his wife, but I have to say, Teresa, don't hate on Melissa. She's something like your sister, even if she's from another mister. You hated on that picture. Is it because they getting richer? Change that attitude like hocus pocus, because maybe, girl, you're the one that's out of focus.
You did not! You did not! Ebony! Ebony! Wow! I mean,
wow!
Amazing! I don't even know what to say after that. Unbelievable.
All right. I just plant the seed, it waters, and then the shade grows.
Wow. Fitness pro Jen Wiederstrom with a new trending story coming in hot
I know you're going to think I'm not able to top that, but I am. With Julia Roberts, because we know she's been in tons of movies with a ton of hot guys. So for her December InStyle cover shoot, she sat down with the magazine and had to answer some tough questions about her handsome co-stars. Take a look.
I would kiss George, marry Brad, kill Hugh. I mean, there's really no way to organize those names and not get into some kind of trouble, so I'll just get into trouble with the person I see the least.
Well, I would kiss every one of those men. So there, Jules, I got your bag. I'll do the dirty work for you. Anyway, ladies, what would you do? Who would you kiss? Who would you marry? Who would you kill? Jeff, I'll let you ask the girls.
Oh, right now we get to answer this?
What?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Okay, I would kiss and marry Brad Pitt, and then I'd kill Hugh.
Oh, we have to go.
Oh, that's all we do. We've got this next viral video from a member of our DBL Nation.
Take a look.
Yep.
I'm gonna get these shot right quick, so we're gonna get our way so I can hear you scream and cry when we get in the car. I know you're gonna be hot. Gonna be alright.
Name on the table for me, Quan.
I know. Come on, man. Come on.
See that on
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. I know. They did you wrong.
Gotta love that. And up next, teaching with a twist. A Milwaukee teacher raps with his kids, and everybody's talking about it. No shade there at all. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, welcome back to the commercial break. We got a lot of questions coming up. You know, somebody wanted to know from Jeff if he was upset about the Astros. Hey Jeff, they want
not my best segment.
They want to know if you're a little upset that the Astros won.
No, I'm not upset. I mean, is that what we're getting rights?
Yeah, someone
people are writing
Michael
in.
Salukia.
No, I'm not upset. I was a little disappointed in the game itself. I wish it was a game 5 when there was all the home runs. You know,
it felt like they choked a little.
I watched, but I'm happy for Houston. I mean, I'm a Chicago fan, so I didn't really care in the end who won it all. But I did say if you were a betting person, bet on the Astros. I did say that.
Yeah, I felt the same way. They had a better
good
season.
Bats.
Yeah.
They have good bats. But I'm a Cubs fan in the end. I just wanted a good series. It went 7 games, so I'm happy. It was a good series.
That's good. They also want to know what were you have any holiday plans this year? What are you and Jordan doing?
For what? Thanksgiving or Christmas? Christmas, we usually go home, so we'll probably go to Chicago and Charlotte, kind of like we do, you know? Nice. So everyone wants to see the baby. We're out here in Denver, obviously, so whenever time we can to spend with family is precious.
It's tough doing 2 cities. Do you, like, hop on a plane Christmas Eve or hop on the highway? Or?
I don't, we haven't worked out the details. I'm glad I'm sharing it with everybody now, but we haven't worked out the details yet, but she might leave just a smidge early, hit Charlotte. I might go to Charlotte, because we want to switch off. I don't want to be at my family all the time for Christmas. Marriage is a give and take.
Well, especially with babies. Everybody wants to see the baby.
Absolutely.
Wow, that's good, man.
What are your plans for Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving, I'm actually going to be in Palm Springs.
I'm going to be in LA.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be in Palm Springs, and then in Christmas we go to Boston. Thanks for asking. I'm sure they really care what my plans are. Yeah, Jeff's inviting all of America, all of DBL Nation.
We're going to be in LA, so come to LA.
Come to LA. It's always beautiful during Thanksgiving. We wear shorts often. It's really a magical thing.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
And then do a little skiing when I come back here.
I know, dude.
Surf and ski.
Vail, man.
I know. I still got to get up to the mountains. Have you been up?
I've been to Vail.
Really?
But I haven't skied yet, but I'm super excited to.
I'm kind of more excited just to sit in a cabin with snow and kind of have a couple.
It's like the Swiss Alps there.
I know. I'm going to go. We're just settling in here. Strangely enough, it seems like we've been here so long, but we've been gone. I've been back and forth to LA, so we're kind of settling in, and now is the time we're going to start venturing out.
Our goal is to get like a DBL cabin. I think that we can all go up on the weekends and ski all weekend long. How great would that be?
That'd be great.
So if you guys have any cabins in the Denver area that you want to rent out to the DBL crew, just let us know. Hit us up on Twitter or Facebook, and we'll gladly take you up on free housing.
But just right in there, Jeff gets the master.
He's always thinking, man. That was smart. See? All right, we'll be back on the next commercial break, guys. Thanks.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, daytime's only live show with the top trending and breaking news happening now. It's time now for the Extra Shot. It's the story that made you say, give me another round, since it's so uplifting. Today, we're talking to a class from Milwaukee going viral for their inspirational rap song. Check this out.
Milwaukee excellence is my spot. I need to be taught right. I'm so focused to go and do something with my life.
These 6th grade students from Milwaukee Excellence Charter School are getting major attention
Michelle Obama showed me how to do, so I'ma get it educated, motivated.
for their inspirational rap remake. Everyone from Michelle Obama to Shaquille O'Neal and Sean Diddy Combs are giving them props. Math teacher Terrence Sims started the rhyme. His students perfected the lyrics, and Aaron and Savannah laid down the tracks. Mr. Sims and his students have another song and video in the works. The video has gone viral, inspiring both students and teachers everywhere.
My knowledge would make me stand tall.
Joining us right now from Milwaukee, our math teacher Terrence Sims and student rappers Aaron and Savannah. Your song is so awesome, guys. Hi.
What's up, guys?
Thank you.
Now, Aaron, I'm going to start with you, because you girls have been a real inspiration to everyone, from Michelle Obama to Jada Pinkett Smith. Aaron, what does it mean to you?
For me, it meant, like, I was so excited. Like, I was, like, surprised that, like, Michelle Obama, at first I really didn't believe it until I actually saw it. So I was excited.
Amazing. And so, Savannah, I got to ask you, I heard that shout out to former First Lady Obama in the song. You got to tell me, how did you guys come up with the lyrics?
So Mr. Sims actually came up with the lyrics. He wrote them, but like we just add like our voices and stuff, and like added how we speak.
Mr. Sims, let me ask you a question. I'm a former school teacher, so I taught middle school in Miami for 5 years. So I'm wondering, I know what the teacher's lounge is like. Is there any kind of jealousy because you've blown up, or what are the rest of the teachers saying?
Well, I mean, it's no jealousy. Here at Milwaukee Excellence, it's all love. So they're loving the songs. They're really excited about the next one. And they just want to see more students get involved in this movement. They love the fact that kids are being able to speak their piece and in the way that they want to do it through the culture of hip-hop. So it's all love.
That's what I like to hear.
Absolutely.
And so finally, we're all dying to know, I hear you're about to drop your next single. Tell us when that's happening, or would you do it here on DBL?
We don't know exactly when we're dropping it, but sure, we can perform it on the show.
All right, we're going to hold you to that.
We are.
Well, Terrence, thank you so much for what you're doing for these students. And Aaron and Savannah will be waiting for that next video. Ladies, we are so encouraged by you, so keep it up.
And well done, Mr. Sims. You're a true inspiration. Love you, brother. Keep it going.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A shout out to our DBL Nation for sending us viral videos like this. No bowl needed for this thirsty cat. He drinks straight from the dispenser. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by...
Hey guys, so that was kind of an amazing story about Terrence Sims. Hey Erica, do you have a teacher like Mr. Sims that was kind of like a cool teacher back in the day?
Man, Miss Young, 4th grade. She taught me patience is a virtue, and I've really appreciated that lesson.
Nice. Did she do it in a rap?
No, but there was a 6th grade. It was Motivator G. It was like, "Are you the motivator?" "Yeah, that's me." "What you gonna preach?" "Positivity." "Positivity, that's the name of this song, 'cause Motivator G got it going on.
Whoa! She dropped that like it was yesterday. That was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, do you have a t-shirt, Jen?
So I'm going to shout out to Mrs. Huffman. She was my 5th grade teacher. She was the one that everybody wanted to get assigned to because she had this passion for Antarctica. And because it sounds crazy, but like she liked it so much that she brought all these exhibits from like what it would feel like to have the fat from a seal and like the cold water. You felt the difference, and we had expeditions and we drew maps.
And she got you excited, which is what a good teacher does, right?
Both my parents were teachers, so I'm all for them. Oh, we have a... Yeah, we gotta go.
Well, share your thoughts. We want to know what your favorite teachers are. We'll shout them out on DBL Nation.
All right, let's take a look at a funny moment from earlier today.
And that is
his wife, but I have to say, Teresa, don't hate on Melissa. She's something like your sister, even if she's from another mister. Ooh. You hated on that picture. Is it because they getting richer? Change that attitude like hocus pocus, because maybe, girl, you're the one that's out of focus.
You did not! That's amazing. Bye, everyone. The stories never stop. We don't either. We're live on YouTube and Facebook. Woo! Sorry. It's Thursday, November 2nd, and this is Daily Blast Live. We've got everything you need to know in trending news and entertainment, and it's all live right now.
Is Jennifer Aniston rooting for her pal Sandra Bullock to get married? Either way, things are looking pretty good for Sandy Bullock. Lexi McKenn's 05 tweets, #winning.
We're talking with the 6th grade class in Milwaukee who got praise from Michelle Obama and Jada Pinkett Smith, who tweeted, "Hopefully they can make striving for excellence popular again. I love this."
How do you top winning the World Series? By proposing to your girlfriend. We have the video that everyone is gushing about. Ryan tweets, "Carlos Correa just ruined marriage proposals for all mankind. Good luck, next guy."
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Thursday, November 2nd, and we are the only live show in daytime talking the trending topics that you and your friends are talking about right now, no matter where you're watching. Let's get this thing kicked off with the top 5 trending topics you need to know right now with my girl, Sam Shocker. Take it away, girlfriend.
Thank you, Erica Cobb. We are live. I'm here with media maven Ebony Steele, everyone's favorite big bro, Jeff Schroeder, comedian Al Jackson, and I'm Sam Shocker. We're a trending news and entertainment show that is live and covers what is happening right now. Check out our entire DBL team. Yeah, they're in our studio, ready to cover news the moment it breaks. And big news. The World Series champions are the Houston Astros. That's right, they're trending right now. The Astros beat the Los Angeles Dodgers 5-1. This is the first time in the Astros' 55-year history that they've won it all. And the team celebrated, look at this, bathing in champagne in the locker room. Woo, look at that. They dedicated the win to the city of Houston, which is still recovering from Hurricane Harvey. And check out the fans. They took to the Houston streets, to celebrate their hometown team. How amazing. Did you guys watch the game last night?
Of course. Yeah, I loved it. There's a little, did you watch it?
The way you said, of course.
Of course I watched it.
I all of a sudden felt ashamed.
No, but you know what? It was a great game. It was a great series. 7-game series, that's what you want. I wish it was game 5 when they hit all the home runs. It would have been a little more exciting, but
yeah.
You know, congrats to the Astros.
You know, this is 2 years of just 2 awesome World Series back-to-back. Both of them went 7 games. And this thing in Houston really reminds me of what happened in New Orleans after they dealt with Katrina. The New Orleans Saints, who were called the New Orleans Aints for so long, they were so bad. A historically bad franchise, won the Super Bowl that year and really just revitalized that city. So, I don't know, good things happen when, you know,
It lifted the morale. I was reading and somebody was saying that the only thing that could have been better is if possibly they would have won at home, but clearly we see the streets were packed, and that didn't matter.
It didn't matter.
Celebratory.
And speaking of celebrations, take a look at this. Back in 2014, Sports Illustrated published this cover predicting the Astros would be your 2017 World Series champs. They tweeted out the old cover win last night, and this was the celebration I was talking about. There's one moment that followed the game that got everyone gushing. Check out what Astros star Carlos Correa did.
It's one of the biggest steps of my life, one of the biggest accomplishments of my life, and right now I'm about to take another big step in my life. Daniela Rodriguez, you make me the happiest man in the world. Will you marry me? Will you marry me?
You better jump that gate and get over there to that man.
Daniela Rodriguez, former Miss Texas. What if she would have said no?
That's what I was thinking. I mean, that's, you know, but
it could have happened.
Didn't he kind of force that answer out of her?
I think she looked very happy. I don't think he forced anything.
That wasn't forced. But in that situation, you got to say yes.
You have to say yes. Even if on the way home in the car, you're like, look, boo. I know we just won the game, and I know what just happened, but let me think about it a little bit. But no, I thought it was beautiful.
And then she looks at the ring, and she's like, never mind.
Digital producer Raquel Villanueva has some news at this moment. Raquel.
Right now, Prince Jackson is recovering after a motorcycle crash sent him to the hospital today. Reports say Prince, who is Michael Jackson's oldest son, crashed this morning in Los Angeles on the way to college. He posted a pic which looks like he's inside an ambulance. TMZ says he was checked out, released, and made it to class. Back to you guys.
All right.
Wow.
Wow, that he's okay.
It's so bizarre that with social media, you're in an ambulance on the way to the hospital and you're still taking pictures and posting
how many
them.
likes can I get from this?
Right.
It's really strange. I don't know. How about you just let the paramedics do their job?
Yeah.
But he still made it to class.
Motorcycles. I'm not into that. I don't know why I just went there, but I'm not into it.
No, I just don't like anything where you only get one chance to mess up.
Exactly.
You know, I like metal all around me at all times.
Protection.
Like, I like cars.
I love guys that ride motorcycles.
I know. There's something really hot about that. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Is that how you say it? Not really.
Okay. That was super hot.
Sounded like a car.
Exactly.
How do you?
What tricycle are you getting on?
Ouch. Trending right now, news that Beyonce is in the new Lion King movie. Disney officially introduced the full cast for its upcoming live-action Lion King. And the big news is that Beyonce is cast as Nala. Woo! Donald Glover will play her childhood friend and love interest Simba. And James Earl Jones will return as the voice of Mufasa. Here's a look at the full cast list. Jon Favreau is directing the film. Amazing. And it will be in theaters July 2019. It looks like Seth Rogen as Pumbaa. Really great list of. This is going to be such a John Oliver, Eric Andre. This is going to be so good. I can't wait.
James Earl Jones and that voice, I think, can make any movie sound good. You know what I mean? It's just commanding. It's just so.
Well, that's Darth Vader. Yeah.
I know.
Oh, that's
right. He's done everything. I mean, it's an iconic voice. I mean, what line of commercials did he have? Was it Sprint? Who did he had that long line of commercials?
We voice over everything. Now Morgan Freeman's like the new guy that voice over everything. If you get Morgan Freeman to voice over something, it's a hit.
Okay, that's all right.
I always get so sad when Simba's dad dies. I hate it.
I've never seen The Lion King.
Sam,
oh, come on, everyone's seen The Lion King.
I've never seen it. I've never seen The Little Mermaid or any of that.
Oh, The Little Mermaid is the best.
How would you? Like,
God, I know every word.
You never saw The Lion King? They watch it. I walk out of the room. I don't want to see that.
Oh, we're going to watch Little Mermaid. We're going to watch kids. We're going to watch Little Mermaid.
I'm a grown-up. I want to watch grown-up stuff. I want to watch cartoons.
Under the sea. Under the sea. The sea is always greener. Okay. Trending at this moment, 4 Weddings and a Funeral is coming to your TV. The 90s romantic comedy that followed Friends through, 4 Weddings and a Funeral is being made into a TV series, and Mindy Kaling is developing and writing the series with Hulu, I was looking at the reaction on social. People are so excited. One, that Mindy's attached. Two, Hulu has like a long standing history now of all these hits with like The Handmaid's Tale, and even Aaron Paul's show. That was really good too. The
not
host.
Breaking Bad.
No, he has a new show on Hulu. It's unbelievable
really?
about a cult. It's so good.
There's too many things to watch.
There is.
Are you really? You think
it's like
so?
I got Netflix, I got cable. It's like there's Hulu, and now I don't even know what everything is.
And people can't believe that you don't watch certain things.
I know,
like,
they get mad about it.
I have 2 hours a night.
Exactly.
To pull my life together, get ready for tomorrow. And there's so many, it's a good problem to have. There's so many good TV. Everybody's like, are you watching Bloodline? How are you not watching Bloodline? Are you watching Black Mirror? How have you not seen it? Everybody can't believe there's hundreds of shows.
By the way.
Yeah, but
it's a great show.
The good thing about Hulu and like Netflix, you can watch it at your own pace, though. You know what I mean? On your own schedule. But it is tough.
It's a good problem, though.
It is a good problem to have. Pop culture guru Tori Shulman has a new trending story coming in hot.
This is another good problem. The countdown is on. Only 53 days until Christmas. Woo! That means we are closer to seeing the live musical version of everyone's favorite, A Christmas Story. We have a preview. Take a look.
Mom, do I really have to wear this?
Yes, Ralphie, you do.
But it's tight.
This holiday season on Fox
I love Christmas photo time.
is going to be
Smile, boys.
Say cheese.
picture perfect. A Christmas Story live December 17th on Fox.
Yes, you can watch it live December 17th. Maya Rudolph plays the mom, and Andy Walken won a national-wide digital casting search to play Ralphie. I wish it was Christopher Walken so he could say, "You'll poke your eye out, kid." Back to you guys.
I don't know.
That's the right movie.
Tori, was that John Wayne?
No, did you say poke your eye out?
Yeah,
Shoot your eye out.
That's all right. I'm gonna save you, Tori, right now. Daily Blast Live covers trending stories and breaking news. As it happens, I'm gonna toss it up to my girl, Erica Cobb. What's happening?
Thanks, Eb. Well, it's Hollywood girl talk. Jennifer Aniston gives love advice to Sandra Bullock, but should she take it? That's next in the DBL Buzz. And ex-Atlanta housewife Kim Fields revealing juicy behind-the-scenes drama, but why she calls the entire experience bizarre. But first, go to the DailyBlastLive.com or just DailyBlastLive.com and vote on the trending topic you'd like to hear our hosts debate in today's SmackDown. Ebony Steele, what are our two choices?
A wealthy CEO dropped $1 million to have Snoop Dogg and DJ Khaled perform for his kids' Halloween party. Is a $1 million kids party a waste of money? Or, trending right now, a Tampa restaurant is closing its door to kids. Should restaurants be able to ban kids? Go to DailyBlastLive.com and vote for what you want to hear in today's SmackDown.
A lot of fun here today, guys. So I'm going to get right to it because we're a little short on time, starting with Angelica. Oh, I love this gal. This is a story from People TV, okay?
Yeah, this is trending right now. So Sarah Hyland, the famous actress, might have leaked some info on Twitter to her fans. Someone asked her if her character Haley on Modern Family, if she's bi, and she tweeted out saying, "I don't know what the writers would say, but I confirm." So people are really excited about it. She's getting a big following on Twitter saying that's awesome.
You know what? There are so many more risks being taken with television shows. We were even just talking about recently the Disney film that had 2 gay characters, and now this. I mean, Modern Family has been on the air. We're over 10 years at this point, are we not?
Yes, I think we're season 9. Yeah.
Approaching. So I love that.
But in real life, she's been seen dating this former Bachelor star. So off cameras, this is what her love life is like. But it's cool to for her to be excited and open about her character being bi on the show.
Well, it's such a big family-oriented show, Modern Family, and there is so much really positive conversation about different forms of love, and I love how they're still pursuing those boundaries. Anyways, thanks, Angelica. Hi. Riri, no more the bad girl, right?
Right. You know I love me some Rihanna. This is trending right now from Capitol Extra. So she was just featured on NERD's comeback song, Lemon. Shout out to Pharrell Williams, Chad Hugo, and Shay Haley. Now, it's rumored that there's another song in the works that NERD will be featured on called Louvre, Louvre, as it's pronounced in French. So, you know, the Rihanna fan groups, they pay attention to everything. They found some lyrics to this new song. saying that it has a release date of November 6th, which is this coming Monday. So, you know, Riri Nation, how are y'all feeling about it?
I mean, obviously, we're going to be following it and posting about it, but let us know. Are you excited to see it? Do you like when people kind of mix with the groups and kind of stretch their sound? I mean, I love it. She can't do wrong to me. Can we do this in 30 seconds? Yeah, let's do it, baby.
It's short. So we just wanted to say congratulations to Eddie Redmayne and Hannah Bagshaw. They just announced that they are having baby number 2.
And you know he's like the best dad. Like, he's this amazing actor. She's amazing. And yet they're like a really cute, like, family couple.
Yeah, and he was fantastic as Newt Scamander in the latest Harry Potter installment.
Harry Potter, which I've got to come in hot about it coming up. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live show in daytime that covers the trending stories that are happening right now, no matter where you are watching. It's time now for the DBL Buzz. That's all the hot celebrity gossip you pretend not to care about, but we know you love it because you keep talking about it, and so do we. And the girl with all the tea is our very own Sam Shocker. Take it away, girlfriend.
Thank you, Erica Cobb. And we love these stories so much, sometimes we can't shut up. So when we hear Erica say, boo. Yep, we'll move on to the next story. And you at home are the ones buzzing us. Go to our website and vote now. Up first, Jennifer Aniston. She reportedly advised her pal Sandra Bullock to marry her boyfriend of 2 years, Brian Randall. And the reason, you may be wondering, because he is, quote, a good dad to her kids. I feel like that means, we talked about this earlier, that you're settling. I think that of course you want the person to be, you know, your significant other to be good to the kids. But when you say, like, that's the only reason.
Well, she's suggesting it, you know? So I think they've been together 2 years. Obviously, the chemistry is there. Right. And I think a very important thing when you get older is to be a good dad to someone else's kid if you're in that type of relationship. Right. So I think it's a great thing. I think it's a positive.
It's a good thing, but I would say this. If you think about this, Jeff, I feel like somebody being a good dad, it keeps more people in bad relationships and failing relationships. Like, oh, we don't love each other anymore, but he's a good dad. He's a good dad. And being a good dad is a huge chunk.
Right.
It's an important thing.
But it's not the only thing. It can't be everything.
Well, I guess the fact that it's not his kids, you know what I'm saying, and Sandra Bullock loves her kids so much, I think they're off to a great start. And you brought up a good point. They've been together 2 years already.
Right.
Look, the audience loves this story. Keep talking. Okay.
I think it's definitely a box you have to check. You know what I mean? It's a box
you think, ooh, okay. Oh, Real Housewives of Atlanta star. Yes, they are. Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kim Fields. You guys also remember her as Tootie. There she is.
I do. By the way, Tootie's my little crush.
Is it Tootie?
Oh. Can I give you
live crush? Is it Trudy or Tootie?
Tootie. Can I give you a useless fact? Well, it's really useful fact about Tootie.
Yes. It wasn't on camera, Sam.
Sam, listen.
He thought it was Trudy.
Trudy from the, what is she?
What is wrong with you?
70-year-old English woman.
Listen, Sam.
He's thinking about Rudy from Cosby Show.
He combined it.
Okay,
I was not thinking.
We got to get to the story.
Okay, sorry.
But Kim Fields, when she was on Facts of Life, you know, she wore the roller skates all the time. Yeah. She did it because she was too short for the other cast members. She actually was too young for the role, and they wanted her so bad.
Super smart. Yeah. Well, she has a new book called Blessed Life. She says the drama off camera, because she was also on the Atlanta Housewives for a season, was worse than what we saw on TV. She also calls the whole experience bizarre and compares it to a giant chess game. I'm not surprised, and I love her as an actress. I love her as a person, but she was boring as a housewife because she doesn't like confrontation, but they would go at her.
Well, and she's an actress, you know what I'm saying? So she's used to reading a script, going by that, and not used to the drama that the show presented. Kenya Moore made it very tough for her because she was calling her husband gay, which was very hurtful. Kim, at the reunion show, Kim cried. Her husband was visibly upset.
How come every time someone writes a book, it's a New York Times bestseller?
You can't keep playing. You were buzzed, you zip it.
You just wasted more time than I did.
Okay, Raquel has news at this moment. Raquel.
Actually, I'm here with Jen, and we have a live look at the red carpet in London for the world premiere of Murder on the Orient Express. Woo! And take a look. It's Daisy Ridley here.
Of course, we've all known her from Star Wars, and I mean, this is happening right now as we speak in London. All the celebrities are coming out for this major, major premiere.
Yeah, we just saw Penelope Cruz kind of cruise on by, and now we're looking for Johnny Depp.
Cruz was cruising.
Cruz was cruising. Michelle Pfeiffer is supposed to be here too, and the movie comes out in theaters here November 11th.
Now, as we know, this was a remake from a film many years ago, and the anticipation of this movie coming out is huge.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it. So back to you guys.
Me too.
There's only one cruise in my life, and that's Ted.
Remember when Penelope Cruz was with Tom Cruise? What if they got married? Would she be Penelope Cruz?
That's a good one.
I always thought that. I always wondered.
That. All right. Well, still ahead on Daily Blast Live, all the drama from reality TV last night, plus one big old piece of pizza. We'll tell you where you can snack on this slice, and Erica Cobb. The woo-woo Smackdown's coming up, girl.
That's right. Make sure you have the DBL app so you can vote on the trending topic you'd like to hear our host debate. Do you think $1 million is a waste of money for a kid's party, or should restaurants be able to ban kids? There's still time to vote, so make sure you go to dailyblastlive.com and vote now.
Hey guys, we're back from the break, and we're here with the crew. So you guys are talking about Kim Fields, and I loved Facts of Life. Did you love Facts of Life?
I loved Facts of Life.
What's your favorite Facts of Life episode with Tootie?
When George Clooney was, was he like in multiple episodes or just one episode?
No, he was in for like a season.
Yeah, I remember, I remember Facts of Life. I was very young. But I remember who's the rad chick with the motorcycle. I wanted to be
Joe.
I wanted to be Joe.
Can you move to Jeff?
Oh, I have to go over here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Move to me? I thought her name was Trudy, so obviously I don't know what I'm talking about. So.
Well, what were you watching when everyone else was watching Facts of Life?
I watched Facts of Life, but it felt like, I mean, it was so long ago. I don't remember. What else was on there?
Like
Mr.
Alf?
Belvedere? Alf? I was watching Alf and Mr. Belvedere. Oh, Different Strokes I was watching for sure.
Silver Spoons?
Silver Spoons I watched.
Yeah.
Ricky Schroeder.
The Ricker.
We're not related.
The Ricker. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right too. Yeah, you're not related, right?
We're not related, yeah.
That's too bad.
I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, we'd love to have.
Was it Alfonso Ribeiro?
Yes.
How do you say his last name?
Yeah, Ribeiro.
Ribeiro, yeah.
And then he
was
did the
on-
Pepsi commercial, that same with Michael Jackson.
See, there's a little interesting tidbit. So I know a lot about a lot of stuff. Just Trudy and Tootie, it slipped my mind.
Trudy, Tootie, it happens.
It happens.
It's a common mistake in the Facts of Life world. Yeah. But are you excited about the movie, the trailer there?
I'm super excited. I haven't been to a movie, obviously, since we had the baby. It's tough to get to a movie, but we need to make more time. We need to get a sitter. The last one we saw was Guardians of the Galaxy 2. That was the last time we were at the movie, and that was even in California. But we're going to get a sitter, and we're definitely going to go see this movie. And Jen's going to hook me up. Jen, you going to hook me up with tickets, our family?
You got it, man. I don't even know what you're talking about, but you got it.
The Orient Express.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We've got to go see it because we're going to review it.
For sure. I'm really excited about it.
Who else is in it?
Who else is in it?
Johnny Depp.
Yeah. Johnny Depp.
The voice of Olaf. What's his name? I love John Gad.
Yeah.
He's in there, right? Josh Gad.
Yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
It's a good cast.
Dude, these looks that Sam Shocker gives me when I get something wrong.
We love Michelle Pfeiffer.
Josh Gad. It's Tootie, not
Trudy. Trudy, Bob Gad.
Sam. Kenneth Branagh plays Hercule Poirot, but I don't know if he's going to pull off that French accent.
I don't know. I'm still looking forward to it.
Orient Express, we're all going to go.
Yeah.
All the Star Wars fans are going to show up for no reason to see it.
Yeah, so let us know if you guys are going to go see the Orient Express. We'll talk more with you.
And vote for the SmackDown because it's going to be a good one.
Who do you think's going to win?
What are you debating?
Should you ban kids from restaurants? Jeff says no because he's a parent of a young child, but I think.
What's interesting about this is that we have a parent on the panel and a non-parent, so we'll see what's apparently going to be happening.
Oh, that was terrible.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. Just seconds ago, you folks at home voted to hear our host debate, should restaurants be able to ban kids? Now, your job isn't over. Go to dailyblastlive.com and tap Vote Here Now so you can determine which host wins today's debate. Take it away, Tori Schulman.
All right, thank you, Erica. A story that's trending right now. A Tampa Bay restaurant sees children as a liability and has closed their doors to kids. Now, here to lead the SmackDown is Sam and Jen. Go to dailyblastlive.com and tap Vote Now to hear the results. Jen has 11 wins.
Hey, how you doing?
Thank you. All right. Sit down. And Sam has 9.
Hey, how you
okay,
doing?
so today's question should be, should restaurants be allowed to ban kids? All right, we're going to start with Jen.
In the words of my executive producer, chuck your kids to Chuck E. Cheese's, okay?
Ooh.
Bring them to a kids-friendly place, because frankly, I don't get a lot of dates, so when I go out, I need to make them count, and I can't have these distractions.
Oh,
well, here's the thing. Listen, a lot of people can't afford childcare, and if you don't have dinner at home or you just want to go out with your husband or your wife or whoever, then you have to bring your kids with you, and it can be really fun. I'm a new mom, and I like bringing my Sophie with me to the restaurant.
Again, Chuck E. Cheese's, a lot of fun there. They got skee ball and everything. But I do want to point something out. I am a product of dinners out with family. I actually have a photo. Look at these smiling faces.
Exhibit A, please.
Yep, Exhibit A is coming any second now. I swear. I went to family dinners. We were loaded on Coca-Cola, all the extra food. We had smiles on our faces. We were a menace. We would ruin people's dinners. We made a mess everywhere. As someone that ruined your dinner, I'm sorry.
Okay, I got one question for you. One final thought. Are you going to ban this?
Exhibit B?
I hope if your exhibit comes up, it
better come up. What?
Nothing.
No exhibit.
Are you going to ban her?
Only not if you go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay, and stop. Okay, I think the winner is Jen, but Chuck E. Cheese is the real winner here. We all know. Chuck E. Cheese is the real. Sit down.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Sit down. Chuck E. Cheese it. All right.
Hashtag ad.
Digital producer Brett Forrest with news at this moment. Brett?
Hey guys, Apple's iPhone X or 10, which is very anticipated, comes out tomorrow morning and people are already lining up. Images of diehard fans are coming in from around the world. We're looking at images from Moscow, London, Sydney, you name it. So tomorrow morning is some people's only chance to get their hands on one since the pre-order sold out in minutes. The new phone starts at $999, so I might not be getting one regardless of the lines. Back to you guys.
Oh, nice, Brett. Also, can we get a round of applause for Brett's new face? Shaven. Good shaven.
Yeah, looking good.
All right.
Looking good.
Big foods for big appetites here at Daily Blast Live. Coming up, chowing down on a 44-ounce cinnamon bun. It's trending and coming in hot. We'll tell you where to get it, and check this out. Channing Tatum working it on Jimmy Kimmel Live. We are back after this urinal dance. We'll see you soon.
Whether you're going home for the holidays, planning culture guru, Tori Shulman, has a new trending story coming in hot.
Oh, yes, I do. Some pretty big foods are coming in hot and trending today. So, of course, they gave it to me to try them. Thank you very much. All right, first up, people all over are posting photos eating giant slices from the Pizza Barn in Yonkers, New York. Now, these 2-foot-long pizza slices are bigger than their heads, and it looks delicious. So our friends at Cosmos Pizza at the local Denver pizzeria have made this for us. So I'm going to try a bite. Oh, my God. Here we go. Okay, it tastes good. It's very like chicken. I like it. All right. Next up, Sam's Club is. I took a big bite. Big mistake. Sam's Club is selling a giant 44-ounce cinnamon roll just in time for the holidays. This thing is going viral not only for its size, but its price. It's only about $5. So what do we have here? Brooke, this does not look massive.
I went to Sam's Club and they didn't have it yet.
Excuses! I'll have some. I'll still take some. Very good, very good. And finally, the big food that's trending here at DBL is the Big Mac. Again, big mistake with the eating. Here's why. Play the video.
I must admit that Al Jackson, you are every man to me, but I cannot believe you've never had a Big Mac in your life.
I'm a fish sandwich guy.
Never had a Big Mac.
Never. We'll do it tomorrow.
We'll do a Big Mac tomorrow.
Big Mac tomorrow.
Well, we keep our promises here at DBL. Al, get over here.
All right, yes,
All right,
ma'am.
so
all right.
just so you know,
Yes.
you have eaten McDonald's, but you've only had fish sandwiches?
Fish sandwiches, I had nuggets a couple times, but hundreds of fish sandwiches.
What a crazy person. All right,
yes.
drum roll while Al tries his first Big Mac.
All right. I'm excited. Thanks for keeping it room temperature.
Wait.
Oh.
Okay! Woo! High five!
Love it.
All right, we'll be right back. I'm going to eat the rest of this. Here we go.
Hey guys, I just want to say a special shout out to all the cities that we're airing in right now, which is Tampa, Minneapolis, Denver, Norfolk, Virginia, Jacksonville, Florida, Louisville, Kentucky, and Columbia, South Carolina. So we want all of you guys to participate and get in on the DBL Nation and give us your DBL take on everything we're talking about today. That would be, you're the fifth panelists at the table, so we need your comments. And we've got some special Facebook shares that we want to do shout outs. Connor's got some shout outs for that's Jacksonville, Florida, right? First Coast News?
Yeah, so First Coast News shared our Facebook live feed, which is really great. We also have a couple more. We have Care 11.
Minnesota.
They shared our Facebook live feed as well, so that all of you guys can watch live on Facebook.
We love Minneapolis.
We have KYTX, CBS 19. They shared us on Facebook. You can go over to them, like their page as well.
Where are they?
KYTX, we'll have to look at your sheet because I'm not.
You keep talking. We love KYTX.
We love KYTX and CBS 19. We also got KSDK 5. 5 on your side. They are sharing our live. Do you like that rhyme? Alrighty, NBC Charlotte, thank you guys so much. NBC Charlotte, you shared our station as well, our live feed.
We love Charlotte. We also love KSDK in St. Louis, and we love College Station. So, you guys, we really appreciate you guys watching in those cities. Some of you guys, I don't even think at the broadcast, but you're still watching us online on Facebook, and we really appreciate that. So, keep your comments coming. We are watching you watching us, which is a little creepy as I say it. It's a little meta, but we want to hear from you guys. So, give us your comments and questions, and we'll ask them in the middle of the breaks. All right? We'll see you soon. Bye.
It's Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers breaking news and top trending stories that are happening right now. We are live in the DBL studios where our team is busy tracking the top stories and videos right at this moment, as well as the top feel-good stories trending right now. The city of Houston is celebrating right now for the first time in history. The Astros have won the World Series. And their shortstop, Carlos Correa, celebrated with an on-field proposal. Surprise, surprise, she said yes. And a historic find at the pyramids of Giza in Egypt. Scientists discover a large empty space in the 4,500-year-old Great Pyramid. And archaeologists think it may hold the secret of how the structure was built. and it's hiring day at Whole Foods. The grocery chain is holding a nationwide event to bring on 6,000 new employees. You can apply in person and get a job offer on the spot. For you job seekers, that one was for you. Sam Shocker, back to you.
Thank you, Erica Cobb. That's awesome, Whole Foods. Yeah. And joining me is media maven Ebony Steele, everyone's favorite big bro, Jeff Schroeder, and comedian Al Jackson. I'm Sam Shocker. Let's get right to Channing Tatum because I love him. He's trending. He filled in as host on Jimmy Kimmel Live last night. Here's how he made his entrance for the opening monologue, including a very important pre-show ritual. He is an incredible dancer, as is his wife, both of them. Jenna Dewan Tatum. Dewan Tatum.
Can I just say several things in that video? First of all, he did not wash his hands. Second of all, when he jumped over that couch, he sexually harassed that black woman on the computer. No, he did not. Yes, he did. He took a computer off her lap and then grabbed her hand. Now, you wouldn't get in trouble if you didn't look like Channing Tatum?
But they ended up in the same pose together. It was a beautiful thing.
It was choreographed.
Are you hating? It was choreographed.
It was choreographed.
And I think he used a trampoline to jump over.
Exactly.
I know, or else he's a really good high jumper.
A lot of workplace violations in there. That's all I'm saying.
I love too. He was so cute last night hosting, and he had Ellen DeGeneres as his guest, and he revealed that when he first went on Ellen in 2010, that his dad did not know that he once stripped in Tampa, and when he gave Ellen DeGeneres that striptease move, then he, it was revealed right then that he used to strip. And he said his dad was not happy. He's a great dancer.
He's good looking. He's a good-looking guy.
No, that's why I'm gonna hate on him.
Look at him. That's Magic Mike.
Magic Mike. Thank you, Magic Mike. He's a technically trained dancer.
Oh, honey.
Boy.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
Oh,
Look,
I'm
you
sorry.
guys just stop talking on a live TV show looking at that man. I mean,
he's a funny guy, too. Have you seen him in 21 Jump Street?
All right, enough
he's hilarious. Okay, speaking of dancing.
Yes, it's the Channing Tatum hour.
Yeah, speaking of dancing, and this is actually a really, you're going to love this story. It's a serious story, but it's beautiful. Dancing with the Stars alum Derek Huff had just released a song to raise awareness about suicide prevention. It's called Hold On. Let's check it out.
When you're falling down.
And he wrote this song 5 years ago, but he put it out after, his friend Chester Bennington from Lincoln Park had committed suicide, and he's hoping to raise funds and awareness, especially with the month of Movember and all of that. So
I didn't even know he could sing.
I was going to say dancing I knew, singing I did not. Now, he'd be a triple threat if he could act like his sister, Julianne Hough.
He does. Well, he was in that the Grease Live. He was
great in it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, good.
And I love that he's raising awareness.
The message for the song is so important. So many of our young people struggle with suicide, and we see it every day. We hear these stories of kids even getting catfished and committing suicide. So just if they just hold on one more day, talk to somebody, let people know how you're feeling. Hopefully, you can get the help that you need.
Absolutely. Do not feel ashamed. Do not feel ashamed. Please, we need to break that stigma. We're going to go right to digital producer Raquel Villanueva. She has news at this moment. Raquel.
Music legend Barbra Streisand is back on screen, and we have a first look at the new trailer.
I had 10 #1 albums over 6 decades. My God, have I been around that long?
This concert documentary is part of a Netflix special. It's called Barbra: The Music, the Memories, the Magic. It features a duet with Jamie Foxx and a ton of other celebrities. Happy days are here again when it comes out November 22nd. Back to you guys.
I cannot wait.
I love that.
Now, can I ask you guys, as somebody that's Barbra Streisand novice, what would tickets to the front row of her concert be?
I bet for $1,500.
I was going to say $1,000. Yeah, but at least $1,000, $1,500.
Right. Favorite? What song? If I'm going to listen to Barbra for the first time, what's a song?
Memories like the corners of my mind.
A song that I would want to hear.
And have you seen her in Funny Girl? Have you seen her in Funny? Have you seen
Meet the Fockers.
All right, yeah. I've seen that movie.
Come on, we got all the classic stuff with
Barbra
Streisand.
She's very talented. She's very great. She's got a huge fan following. I like her acting, I guess. I like her acting better than her singing. It's okay.
She's great at both. You're right.
I like boy bands. You guys don't like them. I don't have to like everything you guys like.
You didn't know who Kevin Richardson was.
For a while.
I did know who it was.
Okay.
Don't listen, Sam.
That's his second table pound. You're like a mad dad at
What's
dinner.
going on today?
I know. I just need to put some dough there, and you could never mind.
Make a pizza?
Yeah, sure.
I like pizza.
Okay, shocking revelation about Arnold Schwarzenegger and Maria Shriver. The couple is still married. Maria filed for divorce back in 2011 when it surfaced that Arnold had fathered a child with their housekeeper. Well, this Sunday, TMZ's Harvey Levin asks him about it. Check out this clip.
Now that you had some time to reflect on it, what's your view?
I don't need any time to reflect when I know it was a major, major screw-up.
The divorce papers were filed in 2011. I was looking at this, and it's now 6 years later. You're not divorced yet. Why?
No. Ooh, and you can find out the answer this Sunday on Objectified on Fox News Channel.
This
Why?
might be unpopular, but I was just looking at the house in the background. It's been a mess since he fired that housekeeper.
Oh, wow. Zinger. I don't know where to go from that.
I don't either.
Sam, get him.
He deserves a spin.
Fun for that.
But there's
her job.
There's $400 million. There's $400 million in play here, right? Between the two of them.
And it's a 50-50 state, California.
And there's no prenup.
No prenup.
So I wonder if that's why they're waiting.
They just don't.
I don't know. I think
but they don't want to divide. Would you want to divide up 400 mil?
Well, they'll never spend that money in 10 lifetimes. They both got to be in their late 60s.
But maybe it'll be left to their kids and their kids' kids.
But they both come in with money, so I think even if they did split it, it's pretty much, you know what I mean? She came in with money, he made his money.
We're just speculating. We're speculating.
Yeah, totally.
All right, let's quickly. I love that. We're going to quickly go to the next story. A new article in the Wall Street Journal is trending. It calls for every couple to have premarital financial counseling. Experts say that couples are getting married later in life and need to be honest with each other about their spending habits, financial goals, and debt. So what's your DBL take? Head to our website, dailyblastlive.com, and vote now. I think that this is a necessity.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was married before, like, I didn't know about his debt, like student loans and things like that. And when you're so in love and foggy in love, sometimes you don't think about those things that you need to consider later on.
I think at dinner you should just like slide the number, like your debt number, across the table. Like, hey, flip that over.
I'm telling you,
two commas in it.
Also, even when you're getting married, it's an uncomfortable conversation to have. You know, like, this money's for this is for the future. So it's a good like icebreaker. Again, I don't know icebreaker, but it's a good mediator to have a mediator to help you out with
I agree, and our audience says yes, so important.
And
absolutely, DBL Nation.
I'm sorry, it's an important conversation to have because the last guy that I almost married, his credit was so bad that they used to question his cash. That's how bad it was. Let's run this serial number and see what's going on here.
Think about how much time people spend planning their wedding and they never plan it like financially, like after the day you get married.
Oh,
it's like you spend all your time planning for one day and then the rest of your life you're like, we'll figure it out. Like, no. It should be the other way.
Absolutely. Pop culture guru Tori Shulman has a new trending story coming in hot.
It's my favorite time of the year. Thanks, Jen. The day my idol, Oprah Winfrey, releases her list of favorite things. So let's let the queen herself show you some of them.
I'm excited to share this year's favorite things with you. There are people who love their hot sauce. It's from the company called Thoughtfully. It's every kind of hot sauce you can imagine. This is going to be the gift, and this is the gift that's going to keep on giving. Every day, you put the things that you are grateful for, one thing or two things or three things, always in the jar, and then at the end of the year, end of the month, special occasions, take them out.
A gratitude jar for 45 bucks? All right. Blueberries for $70? Well, there are 102 favorite things on Oprah's list this year, but in case you need maybe some other cheaper gift ideas, here are some of our favorite things. Take a look.
My favorite thing is hot sauce. I got hot sauce in my bag.
It's this backpack because I can like keep everything in here. Keep that in here. It's my lucky shirt.
My favorite thing is 5 packages of chili picante corn nuts. Delicioso.
That's such a bad angle, right up there. All right, clearly our items are a little more affordable. One of my favorite things are my comfy, cozy slippers that you've seen on the show. Head over to Amazon.com/Oprah to see the full list. And you get a slipper, and you get a slipper, and you get a slipper.
Tori did go there. there. She went there.
Bad angle, Tori?
It's a perfect angle,
Are you saying I got two
Jeff.
chins?
All right. Daily Blast Live is all about live news as it's happening. Erica Cobb, what's coming up?
Well, Ab, Reality Roundup is next. We get a sneak peek at the Real Housewives of Dallas reunion special, and we'll spill the tea. And leave it to the New Jersey housewives who always bring the drama. Watch this.
I mean, if my brother divorces you're not going to be a Gorga anymore.
That's my wife.
Oh, here we go. That's my wife.
Bringing the shade, Reality Roundup is after this.
Hey guys, we are back, and we're going to be doing the Reality Roundup here in a couple seconds with the gang, and Jeff and Ebony are going to do their moments. So if you take a look with me, Jeff's preparing now.
Let's Reality Roundup,
which went really well last time.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's not my favorite segment. Oh, it's my favorite segment, I mean.
I was going to say.
No, I mean, it is. I'm a reality TV guy, but I was on reality TV, but I'm not. The Housewives isn't up my alley. Right? I feel like I feel like you're Harvey Levin and I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger from that last clip.
No, it's fine.
Did you see how big he was? No, but I mean, this is the girls thing. They get all wound up. So Erica was in a different segment, so I subbed in for this segment, just a little behind the scenes stuff. That's why I'm in this segment today.
Oh, right on. So you're subbing.
I'm subbing. I'm just a sub for this one.
You're more Survivor reality.
Yeah, I love Survivor. I love that Amazing Race. I mean, I watch every show that it deals with Alaska and gold and finding gold. Watch all of them. I'm a big History Channel reality show guy.
You're on Marriage Boot Camp, right?
Yeah, I was on Marriage Boot Camp.
Some people had been asking about some of the other couples you were with. They said Jeff knows a lot about drama after being on Marriage Boot Camp with some of those couples.
Yeah, I was on with Aubrey O'Day. She brought the drama. Kendra, one of the Playmates, Kendra Wilkinson.
Yeah, right.
You know, so they were very dramatic, and yeah, it was good for me. It was good for me and Jordan. Mike, the Situation, was on with us. He was
Holy cow,
super cool guy. I swear, I'd vouch for him. He's a great guy. He was like, we had long talks like at night, and he was like, man, I was so out of my head, like on drugs and pills and drinking
during Jersey
Shore. And now he's like a totally different guy, but he's still got this like stigma of Mike, the Situation. He's not that guy. He's with a long-term girlfriend, Lauren. They're still together. Cool guy. We still keep in touch.
Like, how much downtime do you guys have during something like Marriage Boot Camp?
It films quick. It's pretty quick to film, but our downtime is at night. So once we're done with our daytime stuff, the night's ours, you know? So they still keep the cameras on in case drama comes, but we have a lot of time to catch up with the other, you know, people in the house. So
cool. That's cool. Some inside stuff, man.
Yeah, it was very cool. So everyone I still kind of keep in touch with from that show.
So we'll talk more with Jeff about the Insider Reality shows a little bit later. Let us know your questions.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live national show covering trending topics, breaking news, entertainment, and reality TV. That's right. It is time now for, come on, Jeff, Reality Roundup. When we break down all the best and worst moments from reality TV last night. So grab your device and get on the DBL app to play along with our reality show trivia. All right, let's begin. Everybody get your tea ready.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. A sneak peek, finger pinkies out, at the Real Housewives of Dallas reunion. Special was released, and it is trending. The Lone Star ladies do not hold back. Take a look.
You said you're going to come to the reunion with sandpaper, and there's a lady with a knife for me.
Do you really think she's going to hurt you?
She threatened my life.
How do you threaten to kill me? Like, what's the end game? You know what? No, you know what? I wish it would have been told to me that my husband was going to be trashed this year.
I can't. You didn't do this to you. You did this to yourself.
It is like they're getting vicious and more violent. And
yeah, I remember the good old days where it was just weave pulling, and now there's knives involved.
And table throwing, Teresa Giudice. Yes.
And maybe just like a 3-ounce glass of champagne.
That's
but now
fine.
It's, nothing wrong. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Crossing the line.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, moving on. Over on Black Ink Crew Chicago, couple Van and Jen sit down for a nice dinner to talk about Jen's wardrobe malfunction on Snapchat. Watch.
I'm still pissed at Van for how he reacted for me accidentally exposing my nipple on Snapchat. Not only did he send me vulgar text messages, but he also disrespected me at the shop. I was out there, Van. You did. He's on borrowed time.
Ooh.
It was an accident.
Now, could you think you could tell if your nipple slipped? Would you be able to tell right away?
I might. If it's cold in the room, I probably feel it.
Yeah. Jeff, what about you?
When it's out, you know.
Okay, would you be upset if Jordan accidentally had a nip slip? Would you be upset if she had an accidental nip slip?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, I mean, what am I going to do? Right?
What's in that teacup?
You guys got me giggling.
She did an excellent job grabbing
How come no one's holding their saucer?
Yeah.
Okay. We need to give you some etiquette classes. It's time for Miss Ebony Steele. We need a little pinky drum roll to announce her shape of the day.
All right.
Oh.
All right, the shade of the day goes to Teresa Giudice from the Real Housewives of New Jersey. I want you to take a look.
He loves that picture, your brother. His face is not even showing.
He likes it.
Of course, it's only you. Where's my brother's face? Your mouth looks really big. He's only Gorga by injection. He's only Gorga by marriage. I mean, if my brother divorces you, you're not going to be a Gorga anymore.
That's my wife.
Oh, here we go. That's my wife.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, all I have to say is, Teresa, don't hate on Melissa. She's something like your sister, even if she's from another mister. Ooh. Now, you hated on the picture. Is it because they're getting richer? Maybe you need to check that hate like Hocus Pocus, because you could be the one that's out of focus.
Mic drop! Damn! What? Dang!
I'm just saying.
Dang!
I'm just saying.
What? Dang! What? Okay, bro.
That's enough.
Jen Wiederstrom with a new trending story coming in hot.
Well, Julia Roberts is coming in hot with one of these co-stars. She should have tied the knot. Boom! There you go, Ebony. So basically what happened is that she's been shooting her InStyle cover magazine issue, for Inside Magazine, sorry, and she had to answer a lot of these tough questions about these handsome co-stars, which, like I said, she should have tied the knot with. Take a look.
I would kiss George, marry Brad, kill Hugh. I mean, there's really no way to organize those names and not get into some kind of trouble, so I'll just get into trouble with the person I see the least.
Dude, smart lady, although I would have probably kissed all of them. So there you go. Anyway, what do you ladies think? Who would you marry, kiss, and kill?
I would kiss and marry Brad and kill the other two.
I would marry Clooney and kill the other two.
Oh.
I would marry George.
Yeah, I would marry George.
All right, you literally spilled the tea.
He did.
You got me all excited.
There's water all over the table.
Jeff spilled the tea. He better be glad it didn't get on me, because I don't really be nice.
That was a wild segment, Ebony. Good job.
We got this next viral video from a member of our DBL Nation that was really bad. A Georgia dad gives his infant son a pep talk, and the shot hurts the first time. The father more than it does the baby. Watch this.
I'm gonna get these shot right quick, so we're gonna get it our way so I can hear you scream and cry when you get in the car. I know you're gonna be hard. I'm gonna be alright.
Lay him on the table for me, Quan.
I know. Come on, man. Come on.
See that on
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. I know. They did you wrong. They did you wrong.
Gotta love that. We'll be right back.
We want to talk more about your freestyle. That was insane.
Okay, well, thank you. I did, drop the hot 16 every now and again.
Yeah, that was like 8 Mile realness.
You like that? Yeah, your girl Ebony Steele, she keeps it real down here at DBL. Who the hell you gonna tell?
Wow.
Tell your friends, don't let it be the end, because we got something we gonna send. So if you mad, then make amends.
Wow.
Sam, you want to freestyle?
There's no way in heck I never built a deck.
Bounce a check.
But I have bounced a check.
Whoa!
and see, I'm not good at stuff like this. Leave me alone.
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Al,
your turn, Al.
Yeah, your turn, Al.
You gotta drop some bars. Give us 16 bars.
It's an 8 Mile.
Oh, you don't need me?
Wait, am I going?
You're up.
I'm always going, always flowing. Big Al, always knowing the omnipotent So find a word that rhymes with omnipotent, and I'll be right there for you. I got your back. I'm your bro, man, don't you know? Did that rhyme? Probably not. But I'm on work time, so I can't play. But it's DBL every day. Check y'all later.
That was like a haiku.
I blend several horrible rhymes together to make one horrible epitaph.
I thought that was fantastic. If anyone has a rhyming word for omnipotent, please send it our way. Hashtag DBL Take. Do you know that our Pit Liquor YouTube video is actually trending higher than Pit Liquor's promotional video? So that's all because of you guys, and we really appreciate that. So keep watching us on YouTube and let us know, you know, what you guys want to see more on YouTube. And subscribe to the channel. It's at Daily Blast Live. We'll be back in a little bit with more commercial break questions, comments. Let us know what you want to know, and we'll ask in the break. All right, thanks.
Oh, great. Yeah. It's inside.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, daytime's only live show with the top trending and breaking news happening now. It's time now for the Extra Shot. It's the story that made you say, give me another round, since it's so uplifting. Today, we're talking to a class from Milwaukee going viral for their inspirational rap song. Check this out.
Milwaukee excellence is my spot. I need to be taught right. I'm so focused to go and do something with my life.
These 6th grade students from Milwaukee Excellence Charter School are getting major attention
Michelle Obama showed me how to do, so I'ma get it educated, motivated.
for their inspirational rap remake. Everyone from Michelle Obama to Shaquille O'Neal and Sean Diddy Combs are giving them props. Math teacher Terrence Sims started the rhyme. His students perfected the lyrics. And Aaron and Savannah laid down the tracks. Mr. Sims and his students have another song and video in the works. The video has gone viral, inspiring both students and teachers everywhere.
My knowledge would make me stand tall.
Joining us right now from Milwaukee, our math teacher Terrence Sims and student rappers Aaron and Savannah. Your song is so awesome, guys. Hi.
What's up, guys?
Thank you.
Now, Aaron, I'm going to start with you, because you girls have been a real inspiration to everyone, from Michelle Obama to Jada Pinkett Smith. Aaron, what does it mean to you?
For me, it meant, like, I was so excited. Like, I was, like, surprised that, like, Michelle Obama, at first I really didn't believe it until I actually saw it. So I was excited.
Amazing. And so, Savannah, I got to ask you, I heard that shout out to former First Lady Obama in the song. You got to tell me, how did you guys come up with the lyrics?
So Mr. Sims actually came up with the lyrics. He wrote them, but like we just had add like our voices and stuff, and like added how we speak.
Mr. Sims, let me ask you a question. I'm a former school teacher, so I taught middle school in Miami for 5 years. So I'm wondering, I know what the teachers' lounge is like. Is there any kind of jealousy because you've blown up, or what are the rest of the teachers saying?
Well, I mean, it's no jealousy. Here at Milwaukee Excellence, it's all love. So they're loving the songs. They're really excited about the next one. And they just want to see more students get involved in this movement. They love the fact that kids are being able to speak their piece and in the way that they want to do it through the culture of hip-hop. So it's all love.
That's what I like to hear.
Absolutely.
And so finally, we're all dying to know, I hear you're about to drop your next single. Tell us when that's happening, or would you do it here on DBL?
We don't know exactly when we're dropping it, but sure, we can perform it.
All right, we're going to hold you to that.
We are.
Well, Terrence, thank you so much for what you're doing for these students. And Aaron and Savannah will be waiting for that next video. Ladies, we are so encouraged by you, so keep it up.
And well done, Mr. Sims. You're a true inspiration. Love you, brother. Keep it going.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Digital producer Brett Forrest with news at this moment.
Netflix's hit show Stranger Things brought in 15.8 million viewers in its first weekend, and I was definitely one of them. Season 2 premiered last Friday, and the numbers are huge according to Nielsen ratings. Now, they also say 360,000 people watched a whole season on the first day. Sadly, it took me 5 days. All right, back to you guys.
Oh, what a quitter. You better get on it. A shout out to one intelligent cat. No bowl needed for this thirsty feline. He drinks straight from the dispenser. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration.
All right, let's take a look at a funny moment from earlier in the show, shall we?
Teresa, don't hate on Melissa. She's something like your sister, even if she's from another mister. Ooh. Now, you hated on the picture. Is it because they're getting richer? Maybe you need to check that hate like Hocus Pocus, because you could be the one that's out of focus.
I spilled the tea, but that was a great rhyme. That was a great rhyme.
Bye. The stories never stop. We don't either.
I need a sponge up here.
That's funny.
That's awesome.
Oh, man.
It's Thursday, November 2nd, and this is Daily Blast Live. We've got everything you need to know in trending news and entertainment, and it's all live right now.
Is Jennifer Aniston rooting for her pal Sandra Bullock to get married? Either way, things are looking pretty good for Sandy Bullock. Lexi McKenn's 05 tweets, #winning.
We're talking with the 6th grade class in Milwaukee who got praise from Michelle Obama and Jada Pinkett Smith, who tweeted, "Hopefully they can make striving for excellence popular again. I love this."
How do you top winning the World Series? By proposing to your girlfriend. We have the video that everyone is gushing about. Ryan tweets, "Carlos Correa just ruined marriage proposals for all mankind. Good luck, next guy."
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Thursday, November 2nd, and we're the only live show that covers what you're talking about right now. Want to hear it? Here it go. Let's get started with the top 5 trending stories happening right now, and I'm going to get my boy, Jeff Schroeder, to assist and pop it off.
Thank you, Ebony Steele. Looking beautiful as always. That's right, guys. We are live, and I'm here with radio girl Erica Cobb, Biggest Loser trainer Jen Wiederstrom, and pop culture guru Tori Shulman. We're a trending news and entertainment show that is live and covers what is happening right now. As you see, our entire DBL team is super excited, right? Yeah. They're in our studio ready to cover news as it trends, and we'll interrupt the show at any moment with breaking news. All right, guys. World Series. Woo! It's all done. The World Series champions, the Houston Astros, are trending right now. The Astros beat the Los Angeles Dodgers 5-1. This is the first time in the Astros' 55-year history that they won it all. Wow. So congratulations. The team celebrated. Look at them, bathing in champagne in the locker room like they always do when you win the National World Series, National Championship. Yep. I'm going back to college. The team dedicated the win to the city of Houston, which is still recovering from Hurricane Harvey. So good for that. And look at these fans. They took to the streets in Houston to celebrate their hometown team. Good for them. And this is, they gave away 40,000 tickets to the stadium for free just so fans could go there and watch the game. And then take a look at this. This was awesome too. Look, this was back in 2014. Sports Illustrated published this cover, and then they predicted the Astros would win the 2017 World Series champions. They did. They tweeted out this cover last night. And the Astros 3 years ago weren't a great team.
They were like terrible.
No, they were the worst, one of the worst teams in the league.
Yeah, that's putting your money where your mouth is for sure. There's one moment that followed the game that got everyone gushing. Check out what Astros star Carlos Correa did.
It's one of the biggest steps of my life, one of the biggest accomplishments of my life, and right now I'm about to take another big step in my life. Daniela Rodriguez, you make me the happiest man in the world. Will you marry me? Will you marry me?
I did. Because, well, first of all, I laughed because she almost took that little girl out with the thing, which is probably what most of us would have done. But like, and the way that they kissed and embraced, it was like so real and passionate and sexy. I just thought it was so awesome.
So I have some background info. He had the ring and he gave it to a clubhouse attendant and said, "If you think we're going to get those last 3 outs, I want you to bring it to me. I don't want you to jinx it." So a clubhouse attendant was waiting with the ring. A trusty, yeah, a very trusted person. And then he said, yeah, he wouldn't have done it if they had lost. So good for him.
Okay, as I said, it suggests to me that if it wasn't looking good,
not a good time. Not a good time.
He's like signaling from the dugout.
He's like, you just give that look over like.
It's a no-go.
That's not happening. Well, congratulations to the Houston Astros.
Truly. Yes. Congratulations to Daniela.
Yeah, Daniela. Trending right now, news that Beyonce is in a new Lion King movie. Ooh. Disney officially introduced the full cast for its upcoming live-action Lion King movie. And the big news is that Beyonce is cast as Nala. Donald Glover will play her childhood friend and love interest Simba, and James Earl Jones will return as the voice of Mufasa. Here's a look at the full cast. Jon Favreau is directing the film, and it'll be out in theaters 2019. I mean, this is an action-packed cast.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
John Oliver, Billy Eichner, Seth Rogen, you have Eric Andre, you have all the top people in the top of their game reprising roles that we all love. And just a quick thing, if you didn't know, Lion King was based on Hamlet.
Really? I did know that.
Yes, the father dies and takes over and takes. All right, there you go.
That was good. I like that.
I agree. I love that James Earl Jones is someone that, I mean, such an iconic voice. And as a kid that went to speech class for several years, he had a speech impediment. He had a stutter when he was growing up. And so to be this voice of not just Mufasa but Darth Vader and the voice of behind all these really successful commercials, I feel like anything he voiceovers, it's going to be really well. I just love that I couldn't be anybody else for me.
Absolutely.
Completely agree with you.
Wow, ladies, bringing the education today. I'm learning a lot.
There you go. You get one fact. Now the rest is just, I don't know what's going to happen.
We'll see. Digital producer Raquel Villanueva with news at this moment.
Right now, Prince Jackson is recovering after a motorcycle crash sent him to the hospital today. Reports say Prince, who is the oldest son of Michael Jackson, crashed this morning in Los Angeles. He was on his way to class at Loyola Marymount University. He posted this pic, which I'll pull up right now, which looks like he's inside an ambulance. TMZ says he was checked out, there was no broken bones, he was released and made it back to class. Back to you guys.
Wow.
Well, good for him.
That makes me feel good that he posted that picture, because the last time I was in the back of an ambulance, the last thing I was thinking about was posting a picture to Instagram.
That's when you know you're addicted.
That's probably a good sign.
Yeah.
It's a good sign.
You're okay if you're posting back there. Good for you. I'm not a motorcycle guy.
Anyone like motorcycles here?
I mean, I have had so many friends that have, living in LA, they dumped their bike on the 405 or in Hollywood. Like, people aren't really paying attention. There's a lot going on. I got to tell you.
Makes me so nervous.
Wear your helmets. Wear your helmets.
At the very least.
All right. Trending at this moment, 4 Weddings and a Funeral is coming to your TV. The 90s romantic comedy that followed Friends through, yes, 4 Weddings and a Funeral is being made into a TV series. Mindy Kaling is developing and writing the series with Hulu. So there's Kaling, right?
I think she's a great person to do it.
Yeah, so she went to Dartmouth and then became a writer, an off-Broadway writer, Matt and Ben, and she played Ben Affleck, the 2 girls, and The Office picked her up to be a writer, and then she became on The Office.
Right.
She has a wonderful writing background. I think it'll be great. But the first line of that movie, when he's like, oh, bleep. Oh, bleepity bleep, bleep, bleep. It's phenomenal. I love that.
Very good.
Thank you.
I just really want some original content. I mean, I love Mindy. I think she's great. But, I mean, why can't we come up with original things? Do we not have storylines?
Oh, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
So did you see the movie?
A long time ago.
Right, same with me.
Yeah.
I kind of want more. So I don't think they're replicating, but if they carried those, they follow those characters in other scenarios, would you like it? Because it's new content.
And they're changing it up.
I feel like we have such great dynamic stories to tell, especially voices that haven't been heard recently or at all. I mean, minority voices are out there who have real stories to tell. I wish that we would get behind having those stories told.
I feel you. They are going to change it up each season. It's going to be in a different location, and they're going to have. All right, okay, I got it. They have a different location, and they're going to follow a different character each time, so it will be really different.
Tora gets mad that you get the clap.
I know.
She's like, hey.
Tora, all you got to do is start talking and just clap because people are trained, right?
Oh, yeah.
See? There it is. TV personality Sam Shocker with a new trending story coming in hot.
Thank you so much. And Erica, I hate to tell you, but we have another remake. And let's see if the audience can guess this quote. Fragile must be Italian. That's right. There are only 53 days until Christmas, and that means we're closer to seeing the live musical version of everyone's favorite A Christmas Story. We have a preview. Take a look.
Mom, do I really have to wear this?
Yes, Ralphie, you do.
But it's tight.
This holiday season on Fox
I love Christmas photo time.
is going to be
Smile, boys.
Say cheese.
Picture Perfect. A Christmas Story live December 17th on Fox.
And Andy Walken won a nationwide digital casting search to play Ralphie. Maya Rudolph will play his mom. Watch it live on December 17th. You'll shoot your eye out. You'll shoot your eye out.
Digital team broke that story about little Ralphie getting casted. So go digital team.
Way to go, digital team. All right, guys, Daily Blast Live covers trending stories and breaking news as it happens. Ebony Steele, what's coming up?
All right, I'll tell you what's coming up, Jeff. It's the Hollywood Girl Talk. It looks like Jennifer Aniston is giving Sandra Bullock some love advice, but should she take it? That's next in the DBL Buzz. And ex-Atlanta housewife Kim Fields is revealing the juicy behind-the-scenes drama, why she calls the entire experience bizarre. But first, go to dailyblastlive.com and tap Vote Here to decide today's SmackDown. I've got your choices now.
A wealthy CEO dropped $1 million to have Snoop Dogg and DJ Khaled perform for his kids' Halloween party. Is $1 million kids party a waste of money? Or, trending right now, a Tampa restaurant is closing its door to kids. Should restaurants be able to ban kids? Go to dailyblastlive.com and vote for what you want to hear in today's SmackDown.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us during the commercial break where the real show happens here on DBL. So we're going to talk to the hosts. Hey Jeff.
Yeah.
if you don't mind, Carrie Hill and Dina Jakes thought that you guys should let Jordan be a guest on Reality Roundup because she loves the Housewives. Thoughts?
Oh, that'd be good. I don't know if she's going to get paid.
She may enjoy it more than you.
She might. No, I enjoyed it. I made the best of it.
You spilled the tea.
Literally, I spilled the tea. That's not a bad idea. We could have Jordan come in for
talk about it.
I'm not a producer or anything, but
yeah. Well, listen, we can make that happen. We can make that happen. Also, Annie Bloom said she loves Survivor. And what are your thoughts on this season? Do you have any
didn't
thoughts?
watch yesterday because I watched the World Series, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I like when it's some good gameplays. There were some good moves, so I'm excited. But in the beginning, it was kind of like. I think that's every time. You got to know the characters and stuff, and then I really get into it.
But at what point do you think it's too much? Like, I feel like Dancing with the Stars, it's 25 seasons. You know that we know the core dances, but the people change, the choreography changes. But with Survivor, it's the same.
I feel
setup
like Survivor will be on as long as Jeff Probst wants to do it. I feel like it'll be on forever.
That show's got staying power, man. It's the original.
And so many people watch that show. Celebrities love that show, and I mean, they just keep doing it. I mean, why not? They got the formula.
Should I start at season 1?
Yeah, great. You binge watch it.
You could jump in any time with Survivor.
There's no origin story.
Yeah.
No background.
Yeah.
Like Game of Thrones, I had to start day 1.
Yeah, it's not Game of Thrones.
Like, I remember when I came to work at Biggest Loser, and I'm like, they cut off Sean Bean's head. They're like, yeah, like, because there was like, I'm like, oh my God, and they're like 5 years ago, yeah. But
we're doing a lot of commercial break talk here.
It's good, isn't it? This is what the people want.
Really? All right. Well, good.
They want more Jeff, and they want Jen. They want everyone.
Tori's a little angry.
No, they love Tori.
Look at Tori.
Everyone loves Tori. Everybody knows that.
Who's that? Can you show me?
I will. I have names.
You have don't name names.
I have names. Oh, I wanted to ask you something else about Survivor, and now I've. So like I've got a cousin who's auditioning, and she made it to the finals for next year. Yeah.
I got no poll.
Yeah.
I got nothing. I know.
Trust no one.
I'm going to go now because Stu is making me get off stage, but we'll talk more with them after and in a bit. So give us your comments. Thanks, guys.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. We are the only live show that covers trending stories live right as they happen, no matter where you're watching. It's time for the DBL Buzz. You know you love it. All the hot celebrity gossip that you're talking about. Take it away, Jeff Schroeder.
Thank you so much, Ebony Steele. That's right, we love these stories so much, we can't stop talking. So when you hear Erica say, ooh, that was quick, and see these bees, we'll move on to the next story. And you're the ones buzzing us, so go to our website and vote now. Up first, Jennifer Aniston. She reportedly advised her pal Sandra Bullock to marry her boyfriend of 2 years, Brian Randall. The reason? Because he is, quote, a good dad to her kids. Is this a good reason to marry someone?
Well, she's had a nice start. It's a nice start. She's had a really bad breakup with Jesse James and a very nasty divorce. And so when I did a little research, she said she didn't want to get back into marriage because of all the complications. And I think a lot of people are now just partners in life.
Yeah, I think that's really not a priority for her to necessarily have a man in the home because she adopted these children independently.
Alone, yeah.
And so the idea of needing that to fill that void, I don't think she really has.
That's a good point.
But guess how they met? She hired him to take pictures of her kids.
That was the silence.
That's
Is
cool.
it a little weird? Is
I'm
it cool
assuming
or a little
for
weird?
like memories.
Yeah, memories.
Okay.
Not weird pictures. Yeah.
I was like, was he a professional? I thought he was a model.
He was a former model, now a professional photographer.
That's why I was confused.
Yeah.
I wonder how that went down.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think we know.
Maybe. Maybe
First comes
she
love,
thought
then
somebody thought it'd be
comes marriage.
good, and then like she hired him to take photos, but to like check them out.
Oh, nice.
That's what I would do. So you don't want to like throw the vibe, but maybe you want to throw the vibe. It's like a Seinfeld episode.
Yeah, that's what I mean. All right, good.
All right.
Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kim Fields is revealing some behind-the-scenes drama in her new book, Blessed Life. She says the drama off camera was worse than what we saw on TV. She also calls the whole experience bizarre and compares it to a giant chess game. I think someone's trying to sell a book.
Yeah, well, no, I think she's being just very truthful because she was in a position where she was the new girl and she didn't want to play by those particular rules, which I don't blame her. She's not like a Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore has made reality television her brand. That means that whatever it takes to stay on reality television, that's what she's going to do. Kim has this whole portfolio behind her of like things that she's done. She didn't want to compromise it, so I'm glad that she's being truthful.
So do you think this would be interesting, like point of view from a housewives point of view, or is this just Housewives or her whole life?
I think it's probably, well, I don't know if it's her. I think she's a very interesting person, and I would read the book, yes.
She played Tootie. Okay, forget it. to get it.
Well, we got no bees. All right. Pop star Rihanna and her billionaire boyfriend, the Saudi Prince Hassan Jamel, are apparently just like us. The two were spotted on a date at Lucky Strike Bowling Alley, I'm guessing in L.A. We only have a picture of Rihanna from the date night. The two enjoyed buffalo wings and mozzarella sticks, just like me.
It's so funny.
This is Rihanna from the date
so
night.
much in common.
I know, we're exactly the same.
Apparently, they showed up in Kylo Ren. She was Kylo Ren, and Hassan was a penguin, so they were dressed up. I think it might have been Boston.
Yeah,
but
Boston.
I love when like Rihanna makes a bowling alley carpet the red carpet. Like she still looks amazing.
I mean, in her defense, I mean, the Lucky Strike that I've been to in LA, there literally was a red carpet. Like you got to walk it to get in.
It's celebrity. I went bowling there one time, and my friend was in town, and we went, and Jennifer Love Hewitt was bowling in the lane next to us, and my buddy doesn't really freak out, and he's like.
You're like,
yeah, he was like freaking out. She was nice. She took a picture with him. Everything.
You should have had a conversation with her. You know, her best friend she met on vacation, and she was actually a friend. Her name's Jennifer too.
Oh, I asked her. I mean, I didn't want to bother her. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm just saying, she's a woman of the people. She made best friends with the fan.
All right. Well, maybe I'll
next time.
Maybe I'll strike up a conversation next time. I'm just kidding, Jordan. I'm just kidding. TV personality Sam Shocker with a new trending story coming in hot.
That's right, and you just missed an opportunity to be best friends with Jennifer Love Hewitt. I'm mad at you. All right, Julia Roberts has a lot of hot co-stars. For her InStyle magazine cover shoot, she answered some tough questions about her leading men. Take a look.
I would kiss George, marry Brad, kill Hugh. I mean, there's really no way to organize those names and not get into some kind of trouble, so I'll just get into trouble with the person I see the least.
I don't know. I think I would definitely, I'm married. I can't play this game. But what do you think, Tori?
Oh, yeah, Tori.
Well, I'm also married.
Or Erica or Jen.
I'm willing to play.
Me too.
Let's go.
I would do kiss and marry Brad, kill the other two.
Okay, I'm definitely kissing George, marrying Brad, divorcing Brad, and then marrying Hugh.
Yes.
You get two, in case you didn't know.
What's wrong with Hugh? Everyone's killing Hugh, or he's the last resort.
I'll tell you this, I'll marry George anytime. Still ahead on Daily Blast Live. All the drama from reality TV last night.
Plus one big old piece of pizza. We'll tell you where you can snack on this slice. And Ebony Steele, the SmackDown's coming up.
That slice looks good.
That's right. The SmackDown is coming up, and make sure you download that DBL app so you can help us choose which topic our hosts will debate out. It's coming up next on Daily Blast Live.
Hey guys, it's Connor Ashley. We're hanging out in the digital lounge behind the scenes at DBL. We're always looking for the most trending stories at this moment. And right now, we have a Lego house on Airbnb. So this is the first ever Lego house. It has 25 million pieces of Legos. The entire Airbnb property is essentially filled with Legos. And you can win a trip here. It is in Denmark. If you go to Airbnb, and enter the competition, you will get a trip for 4 to Denmark to stay in this Lego house. Looks really fun, so let us know if you would want to stay there and enter in the contest. And if you win, I'll be one of your 4 if you want. So, alrighty, Kelly Grega, what do you got trending right now from Teen Vogue, it looks like?
We are hearing huge publishing news. So Teen Vogue is actually going to end its printing publication, and it's moving to a digital platform. This means that 80 jobs are about to be cut from the company of 3,000.
Yikes.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so this is part of Condé Nast's big change. We can expect that other magazines like this will also be shifting to digital. We're wondering, is content going to change? We want to hear your DBL take. Are you going to keep reading Teen Vogue if it moves from print to digital?
Well, I think especially with the teens, that's bigger in digital, I think, right now. And for their audience that they're attracting, I think that digital is the right way to go. And I know Condé Nast, they've started a lot of other digital publications as well. So it might be the right move for them.
Absolutely. And right now we do know that GQ and Vogue and all other Condé Nast will stay in print. So we're seeing a shift, like you said, generational.
Definitely. Alrighty, Kelly, thank you so much. Alrighty, guys, it looks like we're about to start the SmackDown, so make sure you vote. Go to dailyblastlive.com/vote to vote for who you think wins the SmackDown. All right.
all good. Up here? Is it up there? Or down here? It's up there. All right. What were the two topics? So I say for the record, I'm with restaurants. Tori, you better try to be basic. $1 million birthday party. I just tell which one I chose, right? Yeah.
30 seconds.
We'll find it.
15 seconds back. Here we go, guys. Good. That makes sense.
Did you get one too?
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool. 10 seconds, guys. 5 seconds.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. Just moments ago, you voted to hear two of our hosts debate whether or not kids should be banned from restaurants, all right? And so make sure you download the DBL app so that you can be a part and vote on who you think wins this SmackDown. I'm going to throw it down to my boy, Jeff Schroeder.
All right, thank you, Ebony. A story that's trending right now at Tampa Bay restaurant sees children as a liability and has closed their doors to kids. Debating today, Erica and Tori. Go to dailyblastlive.com and tap vote now. Tori has 12 wins. Erica has 11 wins right on her heels. And the question again, should restaurants be able to ban kids? Erica, let's go to you.
Okay, I'm going to go loosely based on what my dad would say. My restaurant, my rules. A lot of restaurants or a lot of places have adults only. I know when my husband and I go on vacation, we always search for adult only because we haven't hit the kid phase. And once you hit the kid phase, then you're in the kid phase for life. So we want to enjoy the non-kid phase while we have that time.
That's a pretty good point.
That's a great point. And I'll just say, starting from opening the door to the restaurant, if I see no or banning anyone, I'm already not hungry. I'm angry and I'm upset. It's a negative impact when you say no kids. You're already punishing parents for having children. I don't understand why you would punish them because babysitters are very expensive. So now you're having them to get babysitters, so you're putting them out. It's really a punishment for parents.
But what about for the people who got a babysitter and paid that to go to an adult restaurant and have a meal in peace and quiet, and now you brought your child and you're ruining their experience?
It's not a burn, Jen.
Wow, I have a child and you're making me feel terrible. Go ahead.
I would have simply asked that it's not all cramped into one restaurant. You can certainly ask the maitre d' to be kind enough to sit you away from other kids, but what you're doing is banning people, which is unconstitutional and shouldn't be allowed.
All right, final vote.
So it's okay to ask not to sit next to a particular
Erica, you're already
person?
crushing it. You're at 78%.
Yeah, I know.
No shoes, no win for Tori Shulman. Erica with the win. There it is. All right, digital producer Brett Forrest with news at this moment.
Apple's much anticipated iPhone 10 comes out tomorrow morning and people are already lining up. Images of diehard fans are coming in from around the world. The online pre-order sold out in minutes, so tomorrow morning is some people's only chance to get their hands on one. Now, the new iPhone starts at $999, so I might not be getting one regardless of the lines. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Brett. Tori's still sulking over here.
No,
she did not like that.
Whatever.
All right, big foods for big appetites here at Daily Blast Live. Coming up, chowing down on a 44-ounce cinnamon bun. It's trending and coming in hot. We'll tell you where to get it. And check this out. Channing Tatum working it on Jimmy Kimmel Live. We're back after this. Go Channing.
Go Tatum.
Whether you're going home for the holidays, planning a weekend
Tori,
getaway,
we've got a question for you from Facebook.
Oh, really?
Yeah, BH81 says, Tori, your dogs are so cute. What breeds are they? And do you go about getting your dog? How do you go about getting your dog a service dog?
Oh my God, that's so nice. Okay, so my dog Josie is a Dachshund / Jack Russell. She's missing a leg, so that's great. And Barnaby is a poodle and an Italian Greyhound. They're called Pootalians. They're both rescues. And the way you do it is you go to something called Delta Society to pass a test, and you have to do a pretty rigorous test to do that. You have to have crowded people. They do a big bang to see if the dog reacts. You have to see another dog, and they can't react. You have to do a stay. All of this with no treats at all. So I dipped my hand in salami oil. So the day of, Josie did great. So we would go to Cedars-Sinai in the hospital and visit with patients. And she'd also go with challenge readers, and the kids would read to Josie so they weren't embarrassed to read out loud.
Now, would you have to brush the patients with salami juice before she went into the hospital rooms?
We were actually asked to leave the Cedars-Sinai Hospital because she kept eating the patients' foods and making them feel worse.
So, putting an end to the rumor that service dogs aren't always legit is Tori Schulman.
She was found starving, so I think she's maintained that mentality, but it didn't help when you're a patient and your burger's gone because the service dog ate it. It's so bad.
That's crazy. Oh, should we leave, Al? Oh, sorry, in the way from the television show. We'll just. Al's gonna eat another Big Mac, which is for the first time.
First time, that's exactly right. Do you, and I want to ask a question back to BH, whoever that was. Brady, do you have any dogs? What breeds? And are you interested? I could send you some info.
Or some salami juice, if that'll help get you through the problem.
Or some salami juice. All right,
Corey steals my pen all the time.
So he has to label it.
And people steal it. Pen stealers.
Never a good thing. Never a good thing.
You know what's always a good thing? Salami oil.
And big pizzas, which is up next. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. Comedian Al Jackson with a new trending story coming in hot.
Jeff, this is coming in really hot. Some pretty big foods are coming, and they're coming in hot, and they're trending today. I love food topics, so of course, I want to try them. So let's get this going. First up, people are all over the internet are posting photos of people eating giant slices of pizza from the Pizza Barn. Brooke, my lovely assistant's come in. The only thing bigger than this pizza is your hat. It's adorable. And you see people eating pizza all over. Brooke, I want to take a bite, but I got to keep talking. Okay. So let's get to the next item. Next up, check this out. Sam's Club is selling a giant 44-ounce cinnamon roll just in time for the holidays. This thing is going viral, and not only for its massive size, but for the price. Wait, this isn't that massive. This is big, but.
I went to Sam's Club. They didn't have them yet, but they're still.
Is this real or just like a paper holder? Is it? Okay.
Eat it. Go for it.
Oh, that's good. Can you heat that up? Okay. It's been a recurring theme. Now, finally, I have Sam here because she's going to call me out. I said something on camera, and if it happens on camera, it goes down in real life. So
it goes down in real life. You said that you've never had a Big Mac, which is insane. Play the video.
I must admit that, Al Jackson, you are every man to me, but I cannot believe you've never had a Big Mac in your life.
I'm a fish sandwich guy.
Never had a Big Mac.
Never. We'll do it tomorrow.
We'll do a Big Mac tomorrow.
Big Mac tomorrow.
And that's today.
I was not on camera for that, so technically it does not.
Oh, come on. That was your voice.
Okay, all right, okay. All right.
So you agreed to eat a Big Mac live on the show.
First Big Mac.
So here we go.
I know you had it.
I am.
All right. Do you eat, is this what you get when you go to McDonald's?
No, because I'm vegetarian.
Oh, okay.
How is it?
I love it.
You do?
Sir,
are you loving it?
I'm loving it. Shout out to McDonald's. Send more of these, please.
Yep.
Well, let's check it out. We got more trending stories coming up in our next half hour of Daily Blast Live.
Slept with his maid. You'd think Maria Shriver would drop him.
Hey guys, so we're gonna check in with Al, who's still eating the Big Mac.
I mean, I want to say, yeah, you have to have some, Jim.
I haven't had this since college.
Can you walk in between me and the camera? My thing is, I don't know. I thought fish sandwiches were they have such a unique taste, and I used to dip the fries in the tartar sauce, so I felt like it was a 2-for-1. And the Big Mac was just like Big Macs used to be really expensive. And so like that, there was no like pre-meal deal. So this is, I guess I just got locked onto the fish. I do. I feel like look at the DBL staff. People are gonna think that they don't feed us here. This is like, yeah, this is
share a burger every day for lunch.
I just get like 2 or 3 of the same things. I know they're gonna eat it. So it just makes you seem nice when I just order 3 orders because everybody's gonna eat all my food. So that's how we do. You should come here and work with us. We're fun. We eat for free. McDonald's comes and hooks it up. We have giant pizza that's ice cold, best case scenario. We have tiny pastries that no one's gonna eat. Free coffee and all the water that you can drink, because that's how we roll here in our first season. You guys show us some love at hashtag DBL Nation. And we're out.
Thank you, Al Jackson.
Blast Live, the only live show that covers breaking news and top trending stories that are happening right now. We're live in the DBL studios. I just finished eating some of Al's Big Mac. I forgot how good they were. But our team is busy tracking the top stories and videos happening right at this moment, as well as the top trending stories right now. The city of Houston is celebrating right now for the first time in history. The Astros have won the World Series, and their shortstop Carlos Correa celebrated with an on-field proposal. Surprise, surprise. She said yes. And a historic find at the pyramids of Giza in Egypt, scientists discovered a large empty space in the 4,500-year-old Great Pyramid, and archaeologists think it may hold the secret of how the structure was built. And it's hiring day at Whole Foods. Looking for a new gig? Well, the grocery chain is holding a nationwide event to bring on 6,000, that's right, 6,000 new employees. You can apply in person and get a job offer on the spot. Jeff Schroeder, it's on you.
All right, thank you so much, Ebony Steele. Joining me is radio girl Erica Cobb, Biggest Loser trainer Jen Wiederstrom, and pop culture guru writing down frantically Tori Shulman. I'm Jeff Schroeder. Channing Tatum is trending. He filled in as host for Jimmy Kimmel Live last night. Here's how he made an entrance for an opening monologue, including a very important pre-show ritual. Check it out. Ladies, what did you think?
Although, well, I'm a little caught up that he didn't wash his hands after that bathroom scene.
It didn't go to the beat, you know what I mean?
Oh, you think? Oh, just skip washing.
Tori,
You skip.
the room just like
I know.
shut down.
Silence the room.
We only get a few good jokes out of her each day.
It's true.
You didn't think that was hot? Am I supposed to be the one that's saying it's
No,
hot?
it's unbelievably hot. And he's a great dancer.
I thought it was great. I love the way that they're utilizing the individual strengths of each
Great
co-host,
performance.
each guest host, you know, to really make the show great. And I think that's what we should all learn about in our lives. Just do what you're best at and make it really good.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
there you go.
And Jennifer Lawrence is hosting tonight, so.
Ooh, what do you think she'll do?
Maybe she'll do a scene from Hamlet.
Hamlet?
How did you get laughs on that?
Because I was making fun of you.
See, you got to laugh from that.
Okay, okay.
All right, Dancing with the Stars, this is serious here. Dancing with the Stars alum Derek Huff has just released a song to raise awareness about suicide prevention. It's called Hold On. Let's check it out.
When you fall into hold on to me, yeah. Hold on to me.
Wow.
And he wrote that 5 years ago, but now he released it again for Chester Bennington from Linkin Park. He just released that again.
There's like just no end to Derek's talent. I've known him for years in LA. We share a few best friends. I remember the first time we were working at the same gym and he started singing and I was like, you know what I mean? You don't realize that he's able to sound that well and have such a strong message.
He's a triple threat.
You know, what's interesting, I do like, you know, when he left Dance with the Stars, he was one of the main reasons I watched it. And to see what he's done with his time off the show, I applaud you for it, Derek.
Yeah.
Like,
Super
he really
talented.
makes a difference, yeah.
Talented family, too. His sister does the same thing. I know.
Well, and I dug up, you know, his grandparents were dancers. His folks met in college in Idaho and the ballroom dance team. So, I mean, it's just part of who he is.
Wow.
Well, good. He's doing a good thing with, you know, raising awareness for suicide. Again, we talk about this all the time. If you have something, tell somebody. If you have something in your mind, make sure you get it out there because you could be helped.
Absolutely.
This is doing that. All right, digital producer Raquel Villanueva, what news at this moment?
Yes, right now, music legend Barbra Streisand is back on screen, and we have a first look at the new trailer.
I had 10 #1 albums over 6 decades. My God, have I been around that long?
This concert documentary is part of a Netflix special. It's called Barbra, The Music, The Memories, The Magic. It features a duet with Jamie Foxx and a ton of other celebrities. Happy days are here again because when it comes out November 22nd. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Raquel. You guys super pumped, huh?
Yes. Babs is like my whole family's #1.
Why? What about her? Like, what?
We like her showmanship. We love her singing. We like the role she plays. She's hilarious. She also is a phenomenal actress. She was in Funny Girl. She was in The Way We Were, which is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Meet the Fockers.
And that, yeah.
What do you mean? That's a great movie.
And Tori doesn't want to lose her Jewish card either.
Yeah, this is my J card, hardcore, Babs. I love you.
Is she like the #1?
Oh, she's the #1.
If you're Jewish, you got
100. You have to like bagels and Barbara Streisand. That's it.
I like
We
those.
need one more B.
Bar mitzvahs.
Bar mitzvahs. There we go.
All right. A shocking revelation about Arnold Schwarzenegger. I can't believe I just did that. And Maria Shriver. The couple is still married. Maria filed for divorce back in 2011 when it surfaced that Arnold had fathered a child with their housekeeper. This Sunday, TMZ's Harvey Levin asked him about it. Check out this clip.
Now that you had some time to reflect on it, what's your view?
I don't need any time to reflect when I know it was a major, major screw-up.
The divorce papers were filed in 2011. I was looking at this, and it's now 6 years later. You're not divorced yet. Why?
Don't do it.
Ooh, you can find out the answer this Sunday on Objectified on Fox's news channel.
I don't think we ever gonna get the answer on that one.
You don't think?
How did we just let that go? That was like the most bizarre thing to happen since anything.
When he had the affair with the housekeeper?
I mean,
it was
like
weird.
the details on
You
that.
know,
I mean, just really get into it. The house, the kid, the whole
he don't want
9
their
yards.
family, yeah.
When Maria left in the same bed, I mean, the
love his face
whole
even.
thing.
Yeah.
It was just so.
Well, just know that they're married in California, so it's a 50-50 state. They have $400 million put together. She's a Kennedy.
Right.
He's obviously Arnold Schwarzenegger. So it might be a monetary issue. What do you think, Jen?
I just feel like people think things are unique because people live in the public eye. I think this happens every day. I don't think it's that crazy. I think people
having sex with their housekeeper?
Yeah, and with their babysitters. How many? I mean, we only see publicly, but there's a lot of people that, as Arnold said, make mistakes, and I don't think that they're unique to that mistake.
Ben Affleck with the nanny.
There you go.
I agree that it happens every day.
But it was strange.
But it was extraordinary the way that it happened.
Because Arnold's the man. Arnold's the man, and people want to know what he does.
But I don't think it's a money issue at all.
Really?
I think it might actually be the fact that they have money. It doesn't matter. Like, I mean, what's really
Could
the
it be that they're
incentive
getting
to
back
divorce?
together?
I wonder if it's the no prenup. You're right. It may be less complicated. If they don't divorce, it's much less complicated because there's no prenup between them.
I know a lot of, like, when I say normal families, I just mean people that aren't on TV that stay married and just partner and run the family because it's just
complicated.
It's very complicated to separate.
Well, for the record, I don't have a cleaning lady, nanny, or a maid, so I'm all good. All right, a new article in the Wall Street Journal is trending. It calls for every couple to have premarital financial counseling. Experts say that the couples are getting married later in life now and need to be honest with each other about their spending habits, financial goals, and debt. What's your DBL take? We want to hear from you. Head to our website, dailyblastlive.com, and vote now.
You're the married ones. Tell me.
I'm 100% on this.
Yeah.
When I met my current husband, because I was married before, it was very clear that I was going through a bankruptcy, and I was very transparent about that because, one, I wasn't going to bring my issues into someone else's life.
Sure.
And we've had a lot of financial conversations. My husband's very responsible with money, which is the reason why I don't get to see any of his.
Yeah. No, but it's true. You marry later in life, you acquire more assets, so people are getting richer, they're divorcing more, so these people are turning into be more marriage counselors than anything. I think it's a brilliant idea.
I agree with it too, and it's a tough conversation to have when you're first getting married, and this is kind of like the mediator to have that conversation so you don't get in trouble, aka me get in trouble. All right, look at the audience. Yes, it's important, 75%, so they agree with us. All right, comedian Al Jackson with the new trending story coming in hot.
Jeff, this thing tells me to say it's my favorite time of the year, but Jeff, this is your favorite time of the year. Christmas time, Thanksgiving time, and my girl crush, Oprah Winfrey, has released her latest list of her favorite things. How about a hand for a little energy in here? That's right, the queen herself is broken out all her new stuff, so let's take a look at some of it.
I'm excited to share this year's favorite things with you.
There are people who love their hot sauce. It's from the company called Thoughtfully. It's every kind of hot sauce you can imagine. This is going to be the gift, and this is the gift that's going to keep on giving. Every day, you put the things that you are grateful for, one thing or two things or three things, always in the jar, and then at the end of the year, end of the month, special occasions, take them out.
That's right, guys. How great is this? Blueberries for $70. It's wonderful to show that you haven't lost touch with the people. Now, there are over 102 favorite things on Oprah's favorite list this year. I said that very strangely, but you knew what I meant. And in case you need some other gift ideas, here are some of our favorite things. So why don't you take a look, won't you?
My favorite thing is hot sauce. I got hot sauce in my bag.
It's this backpack because I can like fit everything in here. Keep that in here. It's my lucky shirt.
My favorite thing is 5 packages of chili picante corn nuts. Delicioso.
Now, they did not have fish sandwiches on the favorite things list, but you know what? You know where my heart lies, McDonald's. Now, clearly, our items are a little bit more affordable, and one of my favorite things to do is just have a drink after work with my favorite DBL hosts and family. So we'll do that in a little while. Back to you, Jeff.
All right, I like that out. We'll go grab one after this.
You're buying. Yeah, you're buying.
I'm just going to go to tease. Daily Blast Live is all about live news, and it's happening. Ebony Steele, what's coming up?
All right, I don't know if you guys know what this means. It's time for the Reality Roundup. That's coming up next. We get a sneak peek at the Dallas Housewives, and also the shade is real on Real Housewives of New Jersey. Watch.
I mean, if my brother divorces you, you're not going to be a Gorga anymore.
That's my wife.
Oh, here we go. That's my wife.
Don't go anywhere because the Reality Roundup is up after this.
Go ahead, Al. You're on,
All right, Brooke, we are on. What's going on over here? You've got a screensaver of a man with a dog and some paperwork.
Yeah, Al Big Mac Jackson is his new name. It was fashion, it's now Big Mac. I'll go to my story though. So a new study from Northeastern University in Boston says that humans actually love dogs way more than other people.
It's not even close.
It's not even close. The study was basically, they gave them a fake news article and they had multiple victims in the article. And you know which victims they didn't care about in the article?
The human victims.
The human victims. Anyway, I love dogs and Big Macs.
Thank you so much, Brooke. That was very hard-hitting and heartfelt. I feel like I've walked away with a little something. Thanks. All right, Shakara, let's have a chit-chat. There's a weird photo on your screen. I know you're going to explain it, so what's going on?
That is Miss Selena Gomez leaving the hockey game last night with Justin Bieber wearing his jersey.
Can they stop? Like one always has their face covered. It's like we can tell when the other one doesn't have their head covered who it is. Exactly. Why are they so sweaty?
I don't know about why they're so sweaty, but that's nice and all. But I do want to ask you, how was that Big Mac?
I honestly really liked it. It reminded me, I lived in LA for 5 years, it reminded me of In-N-Out. And I'm not even the biggest fast food burger person. Right. Usually I'm a chicken sandwich person, but I'll get another Big Mac. How do you feel about them?
I love Big Macs. Big Macs and quarter pounder, double quarter pounders with cheese, no pickles, sauteed onions.
Good call. Yeah. All right, thanks, Shakara. I appreciate it. Angelica, talk to me, girl. What's happening over here? We got my girl B. Spears in the house.
Yeah, B. Spears and J-Lo. So Britney Spears is getting ready to wrap up her final show in Vegas, and J-Lo sent her these heels. It said, "You're killing it in Vegas. Enjoy." Guess how much they cost? They're these right here.
I'm gonna guess $5,000.
Oh, not that expensive. $2,000.
$2,000. All right. That's. I mean, these shoes are close to that. I know. If I had gotten, why'd you laugh right there? Hurtful.
I'm just kidding, but that's
accurate.
Nice. This is trending on Twitter right now.
Thank you so much, Angelica.
Thank you.
You guys give us your take at #DBLNation. Thanks, guys. All right. So much.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live national show covering trending topics, breaking news, entertainment, and reality TV. That's right. It is time now for, come on, Jeff, Reality Roundup. Yeah, you got it. When we break down all the best and worst moments from reality TV last night. So grab your device and get on the DBL app to play along with our reality show trivia. All right, let's begin. Everybody get your tea ready.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. A sneak peek, finger pinkies out, at the Real Housewives of Dallas reunion. Special was released, and it is trending. The Lone Star ladies do not hold back. Take a look.
You said you're going to come to the reunion with sandpaper, and there's a lady with a knife for me.
Do you really think she's going to hurt you?
She threatened my life.
How do you threaten to kill me? Like, what's the end game? You know what?
No, you know what? I wish it would have been told to me that my husband was going to be trashed this year.
I can't. You didn't do this to you. You did this to yourself.
It is like they're getting vicious and more violent. And
yeah, I remember the good old days where it was just weave pulling, and now there's knives involved.
And table throwing, Teresa Giudice.
Yeah.
And maybe just like a 3-ounce glass of champagne.
That's
but now
fine.
it's, nothing wrong. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Crossing the line.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, moving on. Over on Black Ink Crew Chicago, couple Van and Jen sit down for a nice dinner to talk about Jen's wardrobe malfunction on Snapchat. Watch.
I'm still pissed at Van for how he reacted for me accidentally exposing my nipple on Snapchat. Not only did he send me vulgar text messages, but he also disrespected me at the shop. I was out there, Van. You did. He's on borrowed time.
Ooh.
It was an accident.
Now, you think you could tell if your nipple slipped? Would you be able to tell right away?
I might. If it's cold in the room, I probably feel it.
Yeah. Jeff, what about you?
When it's out, you know.
Okay, would you be upset if Jordan accidentally had a nip slip? Would you be upset if she had an accidental nip slip?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, I mean, what am I going to do? Right?
What's in that teacup?
You guys got me giggling.
She did an excellent job grabbing
How come no one's holding their saucer?
Yeah.
Okay, we need to give you some etiquette classes. It's time for Miss Ebony Steele. We need a little pinky drum roll to announce her shape of the day.
All right.
Oh.
All right. The shade of the day goes to Teresa Giudice from The Real Housewives of New Jersey. I want you to take a look.
He loves that picture, your brother. His face is not even showing.
He likes it.
Of course, it's only you. Where's my brother's face? Your mouth looks really big. He's only Gorga by injection. She's only Gorga by marriage. I mean, if my brother divorces you, you're not going to be a Gorga anymore.
That's my wife.
Oh, here we go. That's my wife.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, all I have to say is, Teresa, don't hate on Melissa. She's something like your sister, even if she's from another mister. Ooh. Now, you hated on the picture. Is it because they're getting richer? Maybe you need to check that hate like hocus pocus, because you could be the one that's out of focus.
Getting ready to honor the queen of Tejano music, Selena Quintanilla. The late singer will get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame tomorrow. Her family's there for the event, and actress Eva Longoria will be the master of ceremony. The mayor of Los Angeles will even declare November 3rd Selena Day. Selena's life was cut short when she was only 23, but her music and legacy will live on forever. Back to you guys.
That's phenomenal. All right, we got this next viral video from a member of our DBL Nation. A Georgia dad gives his infant son a little pep talk, and the shot hurts this first-time father more than it does a baby. Watch this.
I'm gonna get these shot right quick, so we're gonna get our way so I can hear you scream and cry when you get in the car. I know you're gonna be hard. Gonna be all right.
Lay him on the table for me, Quan.
I know. Come on, Dad. Come on.
See that on
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. I know. That did you wrong. That did you wrong.
That's so cute. And up next, Teaching with a Twist. A Milwaukee teacher raps with his kids, and everyone's talking about it. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, we're back, final commercial break of hour 3. But you know what the real challenge is? We know you guys are fans for the 3-hour stream, but the real fans come back for the Access show. So in 2.5 hours, we're going to be back for our Access show, which is a live half hour. We want to see all you guys back then, you know, in 2.5 hours, because that's really where the after hours party is kind of kicks off for DBL Nation. So we're going to ask Jen and Tori a question from over here. Hey, Jen, you know, Carrie Hill wants to know.
You just looked right past me.
I did. Well, but this involves all of you, actually.
Oh, okay.
Carrie Hill thinks that Aunt Tori and Aunt Jen should babysit Lawson and Sophie so Jeff and Jordan and Mark and Sam can have a date night.
We've offered that, but Jeff and Jordan are worried Lawson would be too much, but every time we've ever seen Lawson, he's the #1 perfect baby.
No, because then, like, if we went out, you guys would be sad that you're missing out on the fun when you're staying
No,
home.
we would just drink together at your house.
And have two drunk
aunts watching babies.
And that's why Lawson's never watched by then. No, we're totally going to do that. We want to do that. We were almost going to do that the other day.
Oh, that's right. Well, because we wanted to send, obviously Tori and I got to do the haunted house thing at 13th floor, but they were saying that you and Jordan should go.
I know. But then when we went to the Hawks game, you almost watched the baby. But I wanted to bring Lawson to the game so he could say later. Yeah,
and Lawson's starting to get to know us. Like every time he sees Jenna, he's like, yeah, like he gets to really know us.
I don't want you to feel like he was. I don't know if he's recognizing you. I know
it is more. It is more.
When I'm on screen, Jordan just told me that Lawson reaches.
Jordan told me
he does have a little crush on Jen, I think.
Oh.
Dude, younger men. Christmas. No, but we love that suggestion. We absolutely will. I know.
Tori's like, I'm just kidding. I'm coming back.
But we should do a film. We should film it.
Yeah, you should. Yeah. This way I could keep an eye on you too.
That would be the segment is Jen and Aunt Tori watching.
Yes.
And that way and then they can't drink because we'll be on TV.
That's a good suggestion. We're gonna
Carrie.
No.
Carrie suggests Carrie.
Tori, I did.
Wait, have you ever babysat before?
Yes.
I have not.
Oh. Really? I'm definitely gonna be there.
Well, how about change a diaper?
I have not.
Can I just supervise it? Of course. Oh my God, yeah.
All right, because this is like this is an interview right now.
This is a segment. We're doing this. This is happening.
How about I supervise?
One drink an hour minimum. 2 drinks an hour. How about that?
No drinks.
No drinks. I'm out. No, I'm totally kidding.
Okay, Jen's definitely the one running the show.
I'll take the keys.
It's just that I haven't. My sister was the babysitter. She was the more natural maternal one, and I was more like from the sideline, like, hello. So but I could learn. Yeah, I could learn.
Jen can teach you.
You could definitely do like you could do like all your shticks.
Yeah, Lawson likes it when I go like this. I go, Lawson.
We'll see if Lawson does this or does this.
If you guys want to see this segment of Aunt Tori and Aunt Jen watching Lawson and Sophie, let us know and we'll think about shooting it.
I think we can make that happen.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, daytime's only live show with the top trending and breaking news happening now. It's time now for the Extra Shot. It's the story that made you say, give me another round, since it's so uplifting. Today, we're talking to a class from Milwaukee going viral for their inspirational rap song. Check this out.
Milwaukee excellence is my spot. I need to be taught right. I'm so focused to go and do something with my life.
These 6th grade students from Milwaukee Excellence Charter School are getting major attention
Michelle Obama showed me how to do, so I'ma get it educated, motivated.
for their inspirational rap remake. Everyone from Michelle Obama to Shaquille O'Neal and Sean Diddy Combs are giving them props. Math teacher Terrence Sims started the rhyme. His students perfected the lyrics. And Aaron and Savannah laid down the tracks. Mr. Sims and his students have another song and video in the works. The video has gone viral, inspiring both students and teachers everywhere.
My knowledge would make me stand tall.
Joining us right now from Milwaukee, our math teacher Terrence Sims and student rappers Aaron and Savannah. Your song is so awesome, guys. Hi.
What's up, guys?
Thank you.
Now, Aaron, I'm going to start with you because you girls have been a real inspiration to everyone from Michelle Obama to Jada Pinkett Smith. Aaron, what does it mean to you?
For me, it meant like I was so excited. Like I was like surprised that like Michelle Obama. At first I really didn't believe it until I actually saw it. So I was excited.
Amazing. And so Savannah, I got to ask you, I heard that shout out to former First Lady Obama in the song. You got to tell me, how did you guys come up with the lyrics?
So Mr. Sims actually came up with the lyrics. He wrote them, but like we just add like our voices and stuff and like added how we speak.
Mr. Sims, let me ask you a question. I'm a former school teacher, so I taught middle school in Miami for 5 years. So I'm wondering, I know what the teacher's lounge is like. Is there any kind of jealousy because you've blown up, or what are the rest of the teachers saying?
Well, I mean, it's no jealousy. Here at Milwaukee Excellence, it's all love. So they're loving the songs. They're really excited about the next one. And they just want to see more students get involved in this movement. They love the fact that kids are being able to speak their piece and in the way that they want to do it through the culture of hip-hop. So it's all love.
That's what I like to hear.
Absolutely.
And so finally, we're all dying to know, I hear you're about to drop your next single. Tell us when that's happening, or would you do it here on DBL?
We don't know exactly when we're dropping it, but sure, we can perform it on the show.
All right, we're going to hold you to that.
We are.
Well, Terrence, thank you so much for what you're doing for these students. And Aaron and Savannah will be waiting for that next video. Ladies, we are so encouraged by you, so keep it up.
And well done, Mr. Sims. You're a true inspiration. Love you, brother. Keep it going.
Digital producer Brett Forrest with news at this moment.
Netflix's hit show Stranger Things brought in 15.8 million viewers in its first weekend, and I was definitely one of them. Here's what all the buzz is about.
Anyone knows how to destroy this thing. It's Will.
Oh my God.
Don't you think it's weird how we only seem to hang out when the world's about to end?
Now, on a side note, 361,000 people watched a whole season on the first day, and sadly, it took me 5 days to finish. Back to you guys.
Wow, Brett, we had higher expectations. Way higher. Our staff is busy tracking stories that are trending and you're sharing. No bowl needed for this thirsty cat. He drinks straight from the dispenser. Wonder what he does when he gets hungry.
Promotional
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. Let's take a look at some funny moments from today's show, shall we? Erica,
next to a
Erica, you're already crushing it. You're at 78%.
Yeah, I know.
No shoes,
Yeah, I know.
no shoes, no win for Tori Shulman. Erica with the win. There it is. All right, digital producer Brett Forrest with new. See, you got your victory lap and you're still a good sport. We got one more. Let's see another one.
Oh.
Is she like the number one?
Oh, she's the number one.
If you're Jewish, you got
100. You have to like bagels and Barbara Streisand. That's it.
I like
We need one more B.
Bar mitzvahs. All right, take us out with that song, Tori. The stories never stop, and we don't either. We are live on YouTube and Facebook. Keep the conversation going. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye, you guys.
Night,